So you host or I host? You host lah.
I don't fucking know, man. I never hosted.
Guys, welcome to my own podcast. I own this shit, huh?
Yeah, it's Murty's right now. Perintah, he bought over Perintah.
Yeah. What Perintah? That's not Perintah. It's my studio. My name is Murty. Welcome to the Woke Up Show. It's the wrong podcast, by the way. Woke Up Show. Have you all watched Woke Up Show?
No. What the
Have
fuck
you guys watched the Woke Up Show? You've watched the Woke Up Show? Not World Cup. Oh, Lord. It's The Woke Up Show. It's a podcast in KL.
It's a podcast in KL.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like in KL area. Like.
Can you give some context of what the fuck this podcast is about?
Okay, so it's so the showrunner is called Apshi.
Okay.
And I don't really know what the podcast is about because they always have changed different titles every time. Like
okay, the context is different.
Context is different. Like the one I went on was body positivity.
Body positivity.
Yeah. Oh, look at me. Body positivity. I was like, yes, call me. And then another person, they were talking about like the wage gap and then gender equality. So it's like she's quite liberal, the owner.
It's the 21st century conversation.
Yes. The one you and I will
never
freeze out.
Understand. Yeah.
10 minutes in, I cannot already anymore.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so by the way, this is my podcast. It's Besanth. Besanth, you want to say something?
Hello. Hi. My name is Besanth. I'm a sound engineer and I'm a crackhead. Not literally, but...
Oh, okay, shit. I was just gonna...
No, I'm not.
Really?
I'm not hooked on crack, but I'm a crackhead.
Okay, so why are we here?
We are here today to talk, sing song.
Talk, sing song?
Yes.
Can we just do the first one?
Can.
I'm tired of singing.
I'm not trying to sing songs. Yeah, I think I got plenty of songs to come out, but currently I too many in the bag. If I put my hand in, I don't know which one I'll touch.
Yeah, you pull out one, it'll be a song.
It's a
song.
Okay, this is number 74.
So how many tracks do you have? Like if you think about it, like minusing the ones that you want to release.
Okay.
The ones that you have in the vault.
The ones that are completed but have no plans on it.
No plans, or maybe you have some other plans, like just the one that you haven't touched yet.
I think 7, 8 solid singles, and then the ones that are okay, I got a plan for it is 3, and then there's another 12 that is just sitting in Ableton, never got exported.
But all done.
It's there, there is a structure, there's a beat, there is vocals, there's backup vocals and everything, but the mixing and mastering is not there, the final touches are not there yet. You know, final touches is when you sit down, you're okay, how can I arrange this song better? Do I need to add or reduce anything in the song? That creative process has not been done. There's about 12, 13 songs just sitting there. And I lost some of the files because they're this PC, that PC.
Fair
and
enough.
then sometimes I open my phone and I'm oh shit, I have this song. I don't even remember this song.
Wait. So you have 7 or 8 songs complete?
Yeah, they are basically done.
Done? It's the file, the stereo file is there.
It's done with master.
And then you have 3 more, you say there's no what?
3 is okay, I got a plan for this.
But those are also
video.
done?
Yeah, they're all done. It's just I mixed and mastered and I'm okay, I just have to execute the planning phase of it, which is
that 3 is your release the one that you're going to release.
Yes.
Okay, and then you have 12 more.
12, 13 more songs that are just all over floating around in the space.
I have 2 songs in total. One already came out. The other one sitting there. That's it. That's my long-term plan. That's it. I have no other. Third song, don't ask. I don't know. We'll see lah. We'll see where the wind blows this time.
Once it's when the third song's time comes,
I'll make the third song. We'll think about it lah.
That is Malaysian timing at its
finest.
finest.
Yeah, bro. I cannot. Because after the second, I did the first song, I got tired. I can't, I know it's how to say, stupid for me to say it, because people will be people out there dropping 12 songs a month, bro, they shit the song out and all that. But I can't.
That sounds like something your parents told you.
Yeah.
And you came here and told
that's exactly. My mom said.
You know Kanna-san?
Yeah.
Kanna-san is shitting songs left, right, center.
Shitting songs left, right, center. He got toilet one file. Yeah. No, that's not one. If my mom says that, I'm leaving the house, bro.
He's giving demos to Sweetie Noaliza.
Yeah. What you doing?
I heard Christina Aguilera got his single.
That's too much. What are you doing? Right. That's all. I cannot. After I recorded right, then I was I was supposed to record the one I showed you just now.
Okay.
I haven't done anything yet. Because I was I can't. I tried recording. I'm nah, it doesn't sound good or something. And then, but then luckily I have the one more release to come, so I have that in backup. Then I'll see maybe March or something. I'll start
when you feel like it
When I feel like it
one day when you wake up and you're I want to bang balls, but I'm not that bored.
Yeah.
Not that lazy.
But one day I'll wake up, I'll see like Jay-Z talking about he bought a painting and all that. I'm like, shit, I need to go get the money. La.
Yeah.
Then I have to go record. La.
Like, I need to get this song done because I need a bag.
I need to get bag. I need to buy paintings like Jay-Z also.
Correct.
Until then, no, I'm not doing it. La.
Understood. Makes sense. I mean, I think at first, do you make music like full time?
No. So now I'm so-called full-time because I'm at home mostly. But still I do like, I have my own stand-up comedy show that I run and all that. So it's between those two things lah. But I make covers and all that. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
No, the fucking
I need to know.
The fact that you said stand-up comedy.
Oh, fuck you lah. Oh, fuck
We were
all
having
of
this
you,
fucking
lah.
conversation where you were like, stand-up comedy, I'm trying to quit that because, it's in the name and it's like, I can't
Oh,
stand.
that's now. Yeah. So context is now he was like, because we know each other from CAA, and then he was like, so
Shout out
what
to
do you-
CAA, by
Yeah,
the way.
shout out to
Connecting
CAA.
people.
Anyways, so he was like, so are you going back to comedy and all that? Like, no, I mean, I haven't done stand-up comedy yet because there's like a requirement that I'm not fulfilling yet. So he was like, that's a laughter, delayed laughter coming now. Okay, context ended. Anyways.
Context ended.
Yeah, where were we
I'm not
before?
an asshole, by the way. This was a mutual understanding in the conversation. Don't laugh at me.
Wait, what were we saying just now?
You see, that's why
Why
I
we
lost
came
my train
to
of
stand-up
thought.
comedy? Oh, but what
Yeah, what
I'm
do you
doing
do
and all that.
other than music?
Yeah, so right now because I started making covers, what? So I wasn't really planning to make own music and all that. I made covers. And then before this happened to me, I was a DJ and I was doing stand-up comedy.
Correct.
So I started out as a DJ first 2015, and then 2018 came, and then I ventured into stand-up comedy. But I'm not a comedian. What I am is an open micer. So there's two different things. A comedian is someone who has tried and tested material, and he or she or they does shows, weekend shows, and all the stuff. They're comedian, right? What I am is a person who does open mics and does more and more open mics. I've done a couple of open mics, yes, but so that's where my stand-up comedy thing ends. Because then 2019 I got into an accident, and then came out pandemic, and I recovered. So during pandemic, I decided that I have nothing to do at home. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna learn something. So I started watching production videos, because I before 2019 I did dabble a bit, but it didn't go anywhere. Like my beats suck as usual. So I was like 2019, you know what, 2020, sorry. I was like, you know what, let's learn again. Let's see where I went wrong. And then I realized that in order for me to understand production, I have to practice it.
Correct.
I have to I can't just look at someone cutting EQ and go like, oh, I'll remember that.
Correct.
No, you won't.
Yeah.
You have to go and do that 10, 20 times, 30 times, 40 times. The more times you repeat it, then you get it, right?
Correct.
So then I got into, FL and all that. And then I figured out that you could record your vocals and all that. So then I started recording vocals and all the stuff. But while I was doing that, I didn't actually make covers through my DAW.
They're able to, sorry, you use FL, right?
Yeah, I used to have FL. I used FL, GarageBand. I tried a couple of things. So while I was learning FL, I would actually just, whenever I put out covers, you go check out my Insta, there'll be old covers where you'll hear the beat playing in the back, and I'll just
Sing it
please. I'll be doing
Okay.
crap like that. And it'll sound terrible. But I was proud of it.
Humble beginnings.
Humble
That's
beginnings.
what I
Humble
call it.
is a even stronger word. I was like, God, bro.
Embarrassing beginnings.
Embarrassing beginnings, exactly, bro. Like people would comment like, yo, you can sing, but please, for God's sake, get an equipment. Like do something.
Right.
I want to hear, but I don't want to hear at the same time because it's so shit. So, and then I was like, okay, you know what? I'm learning production. Why not I try and, make some covers? Because then I can learn more in-depth things about like beat making or just programming MIDI and all that basic stuff. And that's where it started. So then I went up and everything until now where came out with Ride, and then I am still doing covers. So to answer your question right now, I'm just doing that, and I run my own show. It's called The Lineup. It's a standalone monthly comedy, sketch comedy, music show that happens in PJ. This month we have a show January 28th in Soul City, event space. So we have it there. So I help run that as well. So my days are just between music and planning for the show. La.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you perform in the show?
Yes, I do. I do. That's the only show that I can perform because the showrunners have agreed to help me, and they were like, you know what? I mean, we're not paying you because it's like a like an open mic thing for me as well. But we can help you on stage and we can, make necessary arrangements for you to make things easier for you.
Okay. That's
So, yeah, so I do perform. I sing for like 15 minutes, usually 15 to 20 minutes, depending. And sometimes I do join the sketches and all that. It's a crack show. You all should come because they have like segments, like random segments. Like one of the segments called Your Thoughts, where it'll be me and 3 other comedians. We'll be on stage and then we'll take sides. Like me and 1 comedian will be this side and 2 other comedians that side. And on the screen, current headlines will come up.
Of news, like actual news. Okay.
Yeah, like Batang Kali flooded. Batang Kali landslide. 25 died. 2 still missing or something like that. So then we'll have to comment on it.
Okay.
But you have to make it funny because it's a comedy show.
Okay.
Right? So we improv those kind of things.
Okay.
So that's one segment. So it's kind of crack lah. So sometimes I join that kind of
January
stuff.
28th.
Yeah.
I guess
please
Perintah
do
go and
come.
pull up then.
What is that?
Perintah go and pull up.
All of you all,
Don't
please,
pull up.
all of you all come. Bring the coat hanger also.
Yes.
Just bring everything.
Yeah,
Okay?
definitely.
Yeah, come there.
Cool. I'll bring my table as well.
Can lah, bro. Just bring it.
I'll
bro.
bring table, I'll bring some...
You bring table, you bring couch. We will
Bring
reserve
couch.
one spot for you at the back.
Yeah,
And
can.
you all can sit down and drink there.
Nah,
and everything. But it's a
3 for
church
10.
lah.
It's a church?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You all can drink coke lah.
Okay.
Is that
Can
okay?
lah. I mean, I quit liquor already though, so...
Why? You Muslim ah?
No,
Then?
I just quit liquor.
Why?
Because why the fuck not, man?
I'm just asking like.
Why not?
So it's a health thing?
Yeah, and I mean, like, recently I was just like, one day I woke up, epiphany. You know when I had my epiphany?
What, not Tiffany?
Epiphany.
Oh, epiphany. Shit,
not
sorry.
Tiffany. Fuck Tiffany. Too
Fuck
expensive.
Tiffany, too expensive.
Okay, so I woke up and I had an epiphany, and basically I was sitting on the toilet taking the biggest shit of my life, and I was like, you know what? Fuck
That's
this.
when bright ideas come.
Right, the brightest. All my song ideas came when I was taking a deuce.
When something
That's why
leaving
I
you,
know my
something
song
coming
is
into you.
the
Nice.
shit. Yeah, you see what I did there? Okay, but getting back, you see, I
Anyways,
also got a little bit.
yeah, he got a bit lah.
I got a bit.
lah.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, he
like
can-
you
he-
said.
he's
when
funny
you
lah.
start like producing, you need to practice it. The only problem with being a comedian is I never practice it.
Yeah, you never practiced it lah.
Correct.
Right.
If I practice enough, man.
Fair enough. Yeah. To
Russell
be fair,
Peters
comedians
ain't
are
got shit on me.
All right, calm down now. That's not straight hit for the gangsters. Like I started playing Bambrin yesterday, Lee Chong Wei. Watch out. What is this, bro? What are you doing?
One smash, so I
One smash.
Lee Chong Wei. Watch out,
Watch
man.
out. We coming for you, bro. What?
Yeah, but anyways, okay, so I was taking the shit and I had an epiphany. I was like, you know what? I'm fucking tired of smoking and I'm fucking tired of drinking.
So you quit both smoking and
I quit smoking, I quit drinking, and I joined the gym on the same day.
when was this day?
Like 2 months ago on a Monday.
Oh shit! So it wasn't like a New Year resolution thing.
No, fuck that. It wasn't a New Year's resolution. It was like November something, 20th, I think. It was like just a random date. Sunday I went drinking, I got fucking hungover, smoked like 2 boxes of cigarettes. And then on Monday I woke up and I was just like, you know what, man? I'm so tired of this shit.
Oh, so the night before you OD'd to the max, that you were like, you know what?
Yeah,
the
I got
fuck
so...
is this?
Bro, true story, don't laugh.
Okay.
I got so fucking drunk, I went to track, I drank. And then my friends was like, bro, I'm going to go to the toilet. And then I was like, okay, I'll wait for you. I waited for... I thought I waited for 30 minutes. I waited for 2 minutes.
And you left.
After 2 minutes, I was like, you know what? Fuck these guys. They bounced on me. I'm going to walk home. I fucking walked home. I thought the walk would take 10 minutes to reach home. It took me 40 minutes to reach home.
When you're drunk, you'll think all that stuff.
Yeah,
probably.
so I just fucking walked the whole way back home. Then the next day I woke up, I was so gone. I was like...
So did you reach back home?
Yeah, I did.
Wait, so you were drunk that you couldn't tell time passing, but you knew the way back home?
Yeah. Because my house is right behind track. It's like 2 kilometers away from track.
shit.
But the 2 kilometers took me 40 minutes to walk.
So if you get lost, you still end up home lah.
Yeah, I would still
Okay,
end
fair
up
enough.
home. I know the way, but it was a fucked up experience. And then the next day I was just like, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking anymore. And then 1 day turned to 3 days, and then turned to 7 days, and then turned to
And now you're
14, and then now I'm just like...
Are your friends still in track looking for you?
Yeah, probably.
Saskia.
Once I was like, hey, he never come out from the toilet, man.
30 days later, Besanth, well, you will still here, you know.
Still waiting for you here. I mean, they work in track, so...
Oh shit, what are they,
They're
like
all
DJs and stuff? all, is it?
Yeah, yeah. So like...
Oh, okay.
So that's the thing. Coming back to how I knew about you, I never knew of you, but I knew about you. I've heard your name before.
Before you even met me in CA?
Before I even joined CAA.
Tell me
because
more.
you used to work in... I don't want to name the companies, but you used to work somewhere where... Because my partner is a DJ, right? And
Who's your girlfriend? Damn.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say girlfriend or do I say partner?
I usually say partner, but...
It's like
So it's out the bag. It's out of the
equal-
bag, guys. I do have a girlfriend. Sorry to break
So
your
his
heart.
wife. No,
Yeah, not my wife.
No.
No, I mean like, okay, in context, when I say break your heart, a lot of people think it's women. No, bullshit. It's like 20 guys out there who's just like...
What?
Yeah. It's just like...
You and I are gonna have a conversation later. I want to see. You and I
we're
gonna
gonna have a
different
conversation,
later.
but it's known that I'm a heartbreaker amongst men. Not
Hey,
women.
I mean, look at
women
how
don't
he
want
looks,
me, bro.
lah.
Look at me, man.
Yeah,
I'm
look at
skinny.
him. Fly and shit.
Motherfucker.
Nice cap some more.
Thank you.
Wait, so who's your partner? Oh.
So
Okay.
So my partner told me that because when I joined, before I joined CAA, I bumped into one of your covers and I said the same thing you said. I was like, this guy got such a great voice, but please fucking buy a mic. I was thinking
Which cover? Which cover was
some
it?
old cover,
Some
was some
oldest
Indian
cover
song.
lah. Okay.
At that time, like this Tamil song was like kind of popping.
Oh, Kadai Poma is it?
I think so. It was like
Okay.
some love, sappy
Fair
Tamil
enough,
song,
fair
and then
enough.
you
Yeah.
sang it. And I was just like, holy shit, man, this guy encapsulates.
But please,
like,
for the love of God,
yeah, I
get
was like,
some
please get a
fucking
mic, lah,
equipment.
macam. Like
Yeah?
every time you hit your high notes, the mic kind of like struggle. Like,
It'll break.
Yeah,
It'll
it
break.
fucking breaks.
It'll break.
I was like, God damn. And then when I joined CAA, then I was like, oh shit, you're in it as well. So I went to my partner and I told her, and she was like, oh yeah, I know this guy. He used to be a DJ. And then she told me about like the whole situation of what happened and stuff like that. And then I'm like, oh fuck. And then I was just like, does everybody know him? She's like, yeah, everybody in the DJ industry knows him.
Right.
So that's why
right.
I'm like, knowing you, I know 90% of like your ex-colleagues and stuff like that. 'Cause
Fair enough,
I know all the
I mean, like-
DJs and MCs and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Because I used to work in the nightlife and I used to party a lot.
Oh, did you work
I used to MC for a bit.
in clubs or for
Yeah,
like
in clubs and stuff like that. It was like, how do I say it? It was like every other week, like some dude would not show up and then they knew that I
Then they
couldn't
would be
say,
like,
and they'll be
"Hey,
like, yo, bro,
Besanth,
you wanna
can you
come?"
come
Yeah, and then they
over?
would pay me, but like not crazy amounts, they pay me. So that's where I kind of got like, and you know when you start off at like 20 years old, you're like, fuck the payment, I just want to get
Yeah, I just wanna go and
exposure
yell
and
lah.
experience. So I was there for like mainly for the experience, and I think that's where like I honed my craft as an MC lah.
Right,
And
fair
then,
enough.
Like the thing is, like a lot of people will tell you, like a lot of people used to tell me this, and when I was young and I didn't understand it, they'll be like, you know what, just go through, trust the process, because everything comes in a full circle, right? And
Right,
I used to
fair
be like,
enough.
no, fuck that, they need to pay me now, blah, blah, blah. And then like 5 years, 6 years later, now I'm getting paid as an MC.
Yeah, like,
At
okay, it's
MC
coming back
events,
now.
Yeah, so it's like.
What was
full
your MC name? MC Bay? What's your MC name? MC what?
Besanth.
Just Besanth lah.
Besanth. So that's the thing. A lot of people get confused. They're like, what the fuck does this guy not do? Right? Because I MC.
I mean,
for
if you can do it, you can do it, lah. I guess, right?
If you have a skill for it, then you might.
Yeah,
as well,
so for you now, it's like an MC, producer, singer, songwriter, mixing engineer. What else?
I'm a child therapist.
You're a child.
Yeah, a lot of
therapist.
people. So you see, like little things about myself comes out like in sprinkles. I'm like Salt Bay. I just like to sprinkle a little bit of things here and there. I'm actually a child therapist by day, and then I make music by night.
Yeah, because like we spoke in the CAA meetup thing, right?
Right.
When was we spoke? Oh no, it was like a few days after the CAA end, right?
Yeah. Oh, bro.
We were in the fucking room.
Bro, I hope this person that said this doesn't watch this episode, but
Okay.
if you watch it, I cannot blame you because it came out of your mouth. Okay? I don't know if you remember or not, but when we were having that conversation and I asked you what do you do and you told and everything,
Okay.
and then you asked me what do I do and I said I'm a child therapist, and then this girl, I can't remember who she is, but I would remember her face if I see her. She was just like, oh my God, I would not trust my kids around you.
In the CAA call.
In the
lah.
CAA chat, like remember that one we had after that? We were
Yeah.
talking in the
There were
night?
like a couple of girls, lah.
Yeah, there was like a few girls and then stuff like that. And then some of them were like, "Oh, that's so cool!" And then we expected blah blah blah. And then this one girl just came out of nowhere. She was just like, I would never trust my kids around you." And then
So you want to say, yeah, my kids don't trust you also.
no, I see that's the thing. A lot of people don't remember. It hit me in my heart, and I just like looked at her for a moment, and I said, "I don't want to be around your kids." And then she
Yeah,
laughed.
right.
She was like,
Screw
"Fair
your
enough."
kids.
Yeah, well, I was just like, "What the fuck? Why you gotta say that for?"
Your
You know?
kids have it bad. They have you. That's so bad
Exactly,
already.
bro.
I
I'm
think I
like-
know who. I think I know
I
who.
don't even remember who she is because I don't know who the fuck in that group had kids.
Yeah, all young. Who has kids over
Exactly,
there?
I don't know, but she said
I think
she
they're
had
like talking hypothetically, like if I have kids, I won't give it to you.
maybe.
Really racist bastards lah. Why?
Yeah.
Is it because he's Punjabi?
Yeah,
Answer now?
exactly. Is it because of my sexy beard?
No, you're making it worse, you know, right? Like she says she doesn't trust her kids around you. Is it because of my sexy beard? Red flag.
I know. I mean, her
immediately.
kid might grow up and be like, "What, Mama? Why I have no beard? That teacher 20 years ago had such a nice beard. I got two pubic hair on the left and
No,
right."
mom, that's it. She'll hunt
Yeah.
you back. What do you do to my son?
Yeah.
Why my son talking about your beard? What is this?
What
Did
is
you
this?
rub your face on his palm? Ma? It's like immediately borderline pedophilia shit. Eh?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you, kids fucking love rubbing beards.
Really?
Yeah, they
That's the
always
last
call
thing
it-
you should say after I said pedophilia.
They always
But-
rub your beard. I mean, it's sensory, right? Anything that's up. Because another context, I work with special children.
Ah.
So like sensory is like a very big thing for them.
And like boundaries doesn't apply to them
yeah,
also.
for them
right.
it's like, fuck all, I look at your beard and I like it, I'm rubbing it. Even before they correct that, you don't...
So what, they'll come, Besanth, I like your beard, and just nyam,
I mean, they
nyam,
don't
nyam,
say
nyam,
anything,
nyam.
they just stare at my face and then they start rubbing my face. The shorter the beard is, the harder they start rubbing. Because it's like super sharp, right?
Buy a gun lah, just buy a gun.
Why?
Pop, pop, no, just kidding. Get the
This is like PTSD,
please, what?
PTSD from the hood, right? Anybody comes, like, pop, pop.
Yeah, stop touching my face! Pop, 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 pop. Oh shit, it's a disabled kid.
2 meters. SOP.
Please don't
put
listen
there.
to us. It's just us being. Look at it. The camera
I
guy is
have
dying.
a question. Behind the scenes crew, I'm allowed to curse, right? I've been cursing for the past 10 minutes, so...
Yeah. It's nice how you ask after 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, like, I want to go, like, balls deep first.
And then
so,
it's like, it's fine, right?
Yeah, so they cannot rewind.
My balls is inside, it's fine.
Yeah,
right?
my balls is dipped.
Yeah, they're like,
Honey
okay
mustard
lah.
sauce, that's your favorite sauce.
Question,
Might as well make
okay,
it.
what if this podcast you cannot curse, but then 10 minutes later he's asking, what do you all do? You all cut it out, is it? You just leave it in
They'll
there.
probably just bleep the shit out of it, lah.
Oh, just teet, teet, teet.
Yeah.
That means half our conversation will be like, yeah, so last night, teet, a bit, teet.
Yeah.
It'll just be the teet, 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 teet. It'll just be like that, nee.
Correct. I feel like everybody who is not how would I, not really close-minded but innocent.
Uh-huh.
When they speak to me, I think that's how they
Every time you
listen
curse,
to
you'll be like,
everything.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. I didn't
Yeah,
hear
I
that.
didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. They're like that. But I curse a lot, lah. Generally.
I mean, it's like right now, how old are you?
26.
See, like, so 15-year-olds now speak worse than us.
Oh hell yeah,
Yeah,
man.
if we had 10 words, 11 will be curse words. And then there'll be one. Please.
No, you say 15-year-olds. True story. I used to work as a shadow aide for a bit, right?
What's the thing?
Oh, so what a shadow aide, when I left my previous company and then I was freelancing for a bit. So what a shadow aide does is a shadow aide basically acts as a helping hand for a special child that is being integrated into a normal
It's called a
typical
shadow
class.
aid.
Shadow
You
aid.
tag, like, you basically tagging.
Yeah,
with
you
the-
tag and then you help them like with the activities, the homework and stuff like that to kind of like bridge.
Oh, shadow aid.
Shadow aid, correct.
Ah,
so they
okay,
can
okay.
be part of the classroom
Right.
eventually. You shadow off and fuck off.
Yeah, you fuck off lah, and then
Yeah,
they
so-
become independent lah.
While I was shadowing, I was with this 7-year-old boy in a international primary school. And I was in their classroom, and I kid you not, bro, that was when it opened my eyes how fucked up our future generation is going to be. Because 7-year-old kids are air humping because that's the shit that they see on TikTok. So
what's
TikTok
up.
is essentially, okay, so you know how when we were growing up, the internet was like this jungle, right? That
Yeah, we didn't know. We heard.
you didn't know where the fuck you were,
No.
what you were doing. All you knew was there is this like unlimited possibility of land.
Yeah.
And then some people would like discover YouTube early on, and then eventually YouTube became famous.
Yeah,
But when
fair
YouTube was becoming, so this is like for all the high school kids and like the young youths that don't understand like how it was being on YouTube back then, before
Yeah.
this whole monetization shit happened. YouTube was a land of like a bunch of fuck all videos that people were like, haha, look, my cat is so dumb. They record a video and they post it.
Yeah.
The video can have like 5 million views at that time, which translate to like viral 500 million views now.
Yeah. And before that, we had cassette players. Fuck all of y'all.
Yeah.
Anyways, YouTube.
Coming back to YouTube. So like,
yeah.
when we were growing up, YouTube was like that. So the internet was like this lost barren land. Nothing was monetized. There was no ulterior motive in any of this shit. It was just basically a bunch of dudes like, hey, there's a platform.
Yeah,
I like cats. I like goldfish.
Yeah,
I like
and it'll be
guns.
like some 3GP pixelated video. They'll be like, screw it.
Correct.
I'm
It'll be
famous.
I remember used to watch this one guy, this uncle. He's like 70 years old and he likes to shoot guns. He's like fucking skinny old uncle. The guy records probably on like a Sony Ericsson flip phone. And he's like a fucking redneck with a cigarette in his mouth. And he will just go like, you're ready? And then he's like, hell yeah, shoot that bastard. Pow! And,
And he'll record that and put it on YouTube.
yeah, and then they fucking put it on YouTube and it will go like 1 million views, like 2 million views. And then it's fucking hilarious. And so compare that to now. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.
The YouTube thing lah. Like,
Right,
compare that to
okay,
now
so I was
lah.
talking about YouTube.
Yeah.
So back then, now the TikTok these days and stuff like that. Like
That's what they
YouTube,
learn
TikTok,
lah.
Things are so orchestrated, right? Like if people want a song to be famous, They fucking go into like every department, which is like the car department, the hip hop department, the dance department, the funny video department, blah, 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 blah. And they try to incorporate this. So these kids have no filtration because they are like on Instagram, they're on YouTube, they are on TikTok. And when they watch this video, they don't understand what the hell they are watching.
Yeah. But they think it's like, oh, it's like cartoon for me.
It's like a dance.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Right. And then, but when we see them doing it, we're like, holy shit, that ain't
Why are you humping the chair? Beyonce did it.
Exactly. Right. And that is the biggest issue with internet today, where I realize I'm like, oh my God, the future generation, when they grow up, everything is so hyper-sexualized and like over-exaggerated. It's like,
yeah, fair
you know,
enough.
like how, like, okay, when I was reading this literature the other day, right, and the way the guy put words together was so beautiful. And when I put the book down, I realized this one paragraph that he wrote about his love experience. It was hilarious, but at the same time, it was sad, right? He put it in such a poetic way. And then when I put the book down and I realized to myself, I can summarize this in like 5 words that the generation today does it. It's like, I'm so depressed, I will kill myself.
Yeah, fair enough.
You get what I mean? Like, it was an experience, but the youth today will literally take it to the fucking extreme and be like, I'm so depressed, never been clinically diagnosed by depression.
Nothing.
I would
Nothing,
kill
zero.
myself.
Yeah.
Probably far away from killing themselves.
I mean, and like, since we're on the subject, right, like clinical depression and all that, like, nowadays kids, like back then, there was no such thing as depression because everybody was like life stuff.
Correct.
Right? The awareness was down, especially in Malaysia, right? But now, like, the other day I met someone who's like 23 or 25 or something, and they're taking like, what's that pill? Was it diazepam or starts with a P?
Lazepam.
Huh?
Lazepams.
Diazepam or starts with a P. I forgot.
Prozac.
Prozac.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, what's fucker Leonardo DiCaprio? Prozac, yeah. That's it, yeah. Prozac. And I was like, oh shit, taking Prozac, why is it? Oh, it's to calm my nerves and, you know.
Yeah, it's because it's to cure anxiety. But the fucked up part about Prozac is it's highly addictive.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so once you
know.
take it, these fuckers get hooked on
get
that shit.
hooked on
They
it,
just
right?
gotta keep taking it.
Yeah, and this person, they take it
Right,
every day.
right.
So I was under the impression that they really have something. Never been diagnosed.
So they're getting it like
Then
basically
I'm like,
from the
how
black
do you
market.
get the pills? Isn't that like a controlled medicine? Like you should get it, right? Like,
That is where the crony lifestyle comes in. No, I'm my friends, uncles, nephews,
Works in the
sisters,
pharmacy.
brother, dogs, cousin brother works in the pharmacy. So I called him up one day. It's like, macha, I feel sad. Why? My girlfriend broke up with me. Don't worry, bro. I got something for you.
Yeah, and then they get it. And I'm like, so you don't know if you're... And then she was like, oh, I'm also on the spectrum. Then I'm like, where are you on the spectrum? It's like, I have ADHD.
That's not on the spectrum.
Who told you all? Is that it?
No, a spectrum
ADHD
is basically autism spectral disorder. It's an autism spectrum
So
disorder.
I didn't know this. So for me, it's like, okay, fine, ADHD.
You can't have ADHD and be on the spectrum.
So how do you know you have ADHD? Oh, I just know. That's why I take this. I'm like,
Yeah, the self-diagnosis bullshit.
so all your
basically.
MBBS lah. All 7 years old, 10 years old get MBBS already. All self-diagnosed doctors.
Because the
all your-
internet is. So the fucked up thing about internet today is, right, you can reaffirm everything you think about. If you pull out your phone right now and you Google, is coffee bad for you? You'll list down why 10 reasons coffee is bad for you. And then if you Google, is coffee good for you? It will list down 10 reasons
10
why.
things.
If you Google, will coffee ruin my vision? Does coffee affect my vision negatively?
It'll
It will
say
show you
yes.
negative. If you
It'll say
Google
yes.
positive, you'll say
You'll
yes.
say yes also.
So that's the fucked up part.
And
So if someone
the best part is like Google, like right now I can go and Google us like, oh, my eyes are burning. What's wrong with me?
You have
It'll show
cancer.
me intestinal cancer. Like it'll show me, oh, you might have intestinal cancer, but my eyes are burning. Don't ask me. It's Google.
Yes, Google, yeah.
Google, just listen to me. Google's
So,
correct.
yeah, exactly.
Right? So like her age, 20 something all, they self-diagnose, they go to Google and then it's like, oh, I can't seem to focus on a book. What do I have? And then Google will tell you might have ADHD.
You just have a lack of focus, fine.
Yeah, you might just have a lack of focus, or you might have been just tired the day. I'm not shitting on anybody who has actual ADHD. Look, if you have it, I understand. I have something that bugs me every day, so I get it. But to meet someone who's never been diagnosed and then just say, casually say, I take Prozac.
I have something that bugs me every day. Don't talk about your girlfriend like that, man.
Anyways, yeah, so that bugs me. But also your kid was air humping.
Yeah, not my kid, the kids in the classroom.
Thank God it's not your kid.
Yeah, they were fucking air humping the air and like the chair and shit like that. And then they throw up middle fingers and stuff like that. And then I asked you, do you know what does this mean?
We're schools.
And then they were like,
7-year-old.
yeah, I saw it in the video. The guy was like, oh, and then he was like, oh, and then, like they reenact like the videos.
How do you go back home sane, lah?
Exactly. That's why thank God I work with special kids because the typical kids are worse.
So is it easier to work with special kids?
Personally, for me, yes.
Ah.
I mean, I like typical kids. You have nice conversations with them, but when they're a-holes, they go like.
Why
maximum.
is it easier to work with special kids? Because is it because you can tie them up?
I mean, I think it's because I have experience in it.
Oh damn.
So it's just easier for me because I understand what they have, what they're going through, and I kind of know how the medium to communicate with them.
Oh nice. Then you must be a very patient person by.
Yeah, by nature. I mean,
By nature?
not since I was growing up. I was very patient.
Have you flung any kids out the window?
Sorry?
Have you flung any of the kids out the window?
I wish.
Yeah, see, very, very patient.
Yeah.
Very
I mean,
I would have.
So that's the thing.
Yeah.
Impulsive thoughts, and if you act on it, it's completely different thing. You know what I mean?
Imagine you sitting there, just Buddha come, but in your head it's like,
Yeah.
I would have cut every single one of you into half right now. But you just come like, that's okay, that's cool.
No, I mean,
In
like,
your
it's
head,
not
just
that extreme.
"Gang."
It's not that extreme, but it's more of like when I was like, you know how when you're growing up and then like you fuck up and then your parents look at you and then like in Punjabi they all say, "Thappad khana hai kya?" Like,
Meaning,
you want to eat
I'm
a
gonna
slap
hit you.
or not?
Oh.
You know, in your mind, you look at the kids and you're just like, because sometimes these kids, right, they do, okay, like give you like a small context of education about special kids. Special kids don't take attention the way typical kids do. Typical kids, if you yell at them, they know that you're yelling at them because they did something.
Okay, 3 more minutes.
Okay, they're doing something undesired. And if you talk nicely to them, they know that you are giving them good attention because they did something desired. Special kids, you yell at them or you talk to them nicely, it's attention. Regardless, they don't understand bad and good.
There's no
There's no
for them
good or
it's
bad.
attention.
So they understand it's attention. Not all, but most of them are like that. They just accept it as attention.
So they don't know if it's good, negative or positive
correct.
attention.
So sometimes when they want attention, they'll do the bad thing
Because they don't know.
At home, for example, if they clean up after themselves, their parents look at them and be like, good job. And then they walk away. And then the kids are like, but if I smash this glass of juice on the floor, the parents go like, what the fuck?
Attention.
So they're like, oh shit, this gets me way more attention. So they start bugging people for attention. So like some of my kids, you tell them like no, and then they will purposely like korek hidung, and then you tell them no, then they will like, and then you tell them no, and then they will like smack things off the table. Because that's how they get attention. So what I usually do is I just ignore them. But in your, like, you know the right thing to do is to ignore them. You reward negative behavior. You
Fine,
only reward positive behavior.
You must be damn patient already.
Yeah.
No
But
doubt
in
that.
the mind, to chaped khana hai kya?
Yeah, that's in your mind. I would have
yeah.
physically tie them up.
Yeah.
I would tie them, just hang them. You know, like the Chinese pull-out rice?
Yeah.
Just hang them by the door.
That's
That's Jenny.
what
Jenny
separates
messed
me
up
and you.
today.
That's why I'm working in this field and you're not, bro. You worked in this 1 month, you would have been fucking sacked. Okay, I have a
Here we
question
go.
for you, my friend.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I have read last time online that this thing called phantom limbs
Where you read this one?
on Google.
Google, right?
Yes, I mean not Google. Okay,
Your fingers itched and you Google about it, right?
no,
Then
no,
they were
no.
like phantom
Listen,
limb.
listen. So I was doing my psychology degree, and then I was doing research.
Okay.
So then I stumbled upon phantom limbs and the psychology of phantom limbs.
Okay.
So I wanted to ask you: are you aware of what phantom limbs are?
Yes, sir. I am now.
Do you have it?
Yes, sir. I do.
Does it
right
exist?
here. So, in the hospital when they newly amputated it, it was like the leg never went.
Okay.
So I still remember like the first night, I woke up. So I came out of the theater in mid-afternoon or almost evening, but I was out. I was like on drugs, right?
You were fucking
I was gone.
zooted out
I was
of your
gone.
mind.
I was gone. I was
what
dreaming,
planet
bro.
were you on?
What, sorry?
What planet were you?
I don't know, bro,
fucking
but
on?
I met my dog.
You
I
met your
my
dog?
on a planet that was round, but I was inside the planet, and there were holes. This is all true. There was holes leading out the planet, and no matter where I was like floating in the middle, and no matter where I looked, it was all sunshine. How is that possible?
You were just fucking surrounded by the sun.
Yeah,
So-
but it's like holes lah. So you know, like cave. At the end of the
there's
cave,
light shooting out.
So
Okay.
everywhere light shooting out. So I walk out. I follow one cave out, and I come out. And you know the window screensaver, the green color one, the green
The
thing.
fucking hill.
That's exactly where I was. And my dog was sitting on the edge of the hill. And I
Damn.
walked to my dog, reached there, touched my dog, looked down. My leg wasn't there. And then I woke up.
How the fuck were you? How did you?
Don't ask me all these questions. It's a dream, lah, Besanth. The fuck is this? It's like, you told me a fully hypothetical dreams-like story. Let me ask you facts. No, Besanth. I woke up, then I was like, I was like this, and then I woke up, and I was like, oh shit, my leg is still there. Then I did this, and I was like, it's not there. But what is, like, I can still feel itchiness, I can feel like my toes moving. It's basically just nerve endings lah, fucking around with you. And like for the next 2 months, I had to every time I had pain, or every time my phantom limb itched, my left leg toe itched, I had to like pick up a bottle or something and go, there's nothing here. I have to do this. There's nothing.
Okay.
So then when visually I'm looking at it, my brain is like, oh shit, there's nothing there. There's no way
that
his
he could
toe
itch.
is fucking itching, you dumbass. Like, yeah. So I had to do that. But yeah, phantom limb is a real thing. And I used to okay, fair enough. Last time I used to make fun of not make fun, like I'll tell jokes with friends and all that about phantom limb and all that. Like
After you lost your leg or before?
Before.
Okay.
Like I'll say shit like, you all watch Seekers, right? Seekers should go find for the phantom limb. I'll do stupid jokes like that.
Okay.
And then when it happened to me, I was like, oh shit, it's actually quite real.
It's
Because the pain and everything maintains.
Yeah.
You don't lose any of it. Every single thing is like, and with phantom limb, for me it was worse because I went under a truck, right? So the leg or the nerves, or I don't know, my brain remembered the pain.
Okay.
So even after the amputation, it replayed the same pain. Even though the leg is no longer there. It makes sense?
Yeah, it's just like
sense?
delayed pain. It's just like
Yeah,
constantly
it's the
happening.
same chronic leg pain, but so the leg wasn't there, so I can't look at the leg and go, it's not there, why is it still hurting? Because I know why it's hurting. So I was just stuck with phantom limb for like, I don't know, a year plus, daily phantom limb, and then it started like dying down. But after like a year plus, I think you don't really realize it's there. Only except for like, let's say if I strain myself too much, and then I might be like, oh shit. If right now I'm actually moving my muscles, I can actually feel my toe and all that. You'll still have remembrance of like, that was a muscle that moved the toe. That was a muscle that moved the
I think it's because you lose the muscle, but you don't lose. Your brain still remembers the. So
Your
how
brain thinks it's still there.
Yeah, it's how muscles move.
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
your brain tells like.
Yeah.
Your brain
Fire. Yeah, nerve fire,
Because
right?
you've had the leg before.
Yeah.
As opposed to someone who born with no legs.
Yeah, that's two different things already.
They will never know how
They will
the
never
fuck
know.
move their feet. Okay,
So when
makes
it
sense.
went, and then the brain was like, oh no, it's still there.
Yeah.
So because there I'll get pain and all that stuff, or like it's a whole different thing lah.
Correct.
Yeah. So I still have phantom limb, but right now it's manageable lah for me and everything. But it's nice. Like you came up with the first question was phantom limb.
Yeah.
Why did you Google phantom limb?
No, I didn't Google phantom limb. I was doing a research.
Oh.
Like for my psychology degree thesis.
I see.
That was one but I wanted to do that about phantom limb. I wanted to, because it was an asshole thought. My thought was basically, if phantom limb really exists, I want to try to like stab someone in the leg and see how the fuck they react. But
That's real limb lah, day.
No leg.
Oh,
like
you want
phantom limb.
steps?
Yeah, I just think
Oh shit.
Do they like?
Imagine
like,
go to a real person like, can I cut off your leg first?
No,
and then I stab the phantom
No, they
limb.
must
can,
have
but, like,
no leg first.
Oh,
or like
okay.
no arm first.
Okay.
But that was the limitation that I had. I couldn't fucking find amputated people. that
I'm
would
right here, bro.
participate.
Now.
This was like 6 years ago.
6 years ago lah.
So, then I eventually changed my thesis. Yeah, I was like, fuck
So
it.
you came to the point where like nobody losing leg these days lah. Shit lah, change
it's
thesis
like
lah.
the supply and demand was not strong enough.
You had the demand.
I had a demand, but the
there
supply
no
was not there. Correct. In today's world, I have the supply.
Should
but
have
I
created your own supply,
I
lah,
have
bro.
no demand.
Should have created your own supply.
Yeah,
Just
little
like
did
go to your friend,
know.
Ja. You know,
Little did
Ja, you know I love you, right?
The company of the lorry driver. Full circle,
Oh,
motherfucker.
business opportunity.
Full circle, motherfucker.
That's so true lah.
All
Oh,
for this
okay.
day to come, I could call you on the podcast.
What is that?
All for the day that I could call you on the
Yeah.
podcast because I heard your shitty fucking cover on Instagram.
I'm still
I was like, this man
wondering.
needs a microphone.
I'm still wondering which one is it. It's a Tamil one, is it? You said?
Tamil song. I can't remember the song name. Don't ask me the song name because I don't even know Tamil.
Ah, okay. Alright, I'll play later lah. We'll see if that's the one lah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, so that's the first time you heard of me.
Yes.
That was what 2019 now? No, 2020 lah. Basically.
Yeah, around 20. During pandemic time.
Oh, how did you find my cover? Like.
Don't know, man. You fucking Instagram algorithms work in wondrous way, bro.
Oh, so what? Like the explore page or some shit.
Yeah,
like that lah.
yeah.
Oh,
I
shit.
have, okay, so for the past like few months, right, I've been on this like fucking journey of like studying how Instagram algorithms work And it's the weirdest shit ever.
Good luck, lah, bro.
I swear to God, it's not weird in terms of like, I don't know how it functions. I know how it functions. Everything is clock based. Like I understand how it functions. Everything.
Oh, region timing based.
Yeah, it's like region timing based. So like if I post something on a Monday at 7, 8 o'clock, the story will be dead until like 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
But then when it hits 3 o'clock, bro, I get like fucking 4, 5, 600 fucking viewers. And then when I open my Instagram in the morning, like I open it at 7 a.m., it's all inspirational shit.
Yeah,
I'm
it's 7
watching
a.m. in the
Andrew
morning.
Tate, I'm watching Top G, I'm fucking watching Jordan Peterson, Top G, you know, and like all this shit. And then when I open my fucking Instagram at 4 p.m., 5 p.m., and that's when Instagram knows everybody is like leaving work and shit like that. It's like,
hey, World of Buzz will share
chick.
like goreng pisang cheese mulele, some shit like
No,
that.
that
like,
one happens at 1 o'clock.
Oh shit, okay.
Right. And but then at 5 o'clock, it's always like, hey, here's a chick with tits out on Instagram. It's supposed to be on Pornhub, but it's on Instagram.
That used to be then. Now 24/7 is just tits, you know.
Yeah. So for me, it doesn't. Because it has learned how my pattern of thinking is. Like my pattern of thinking in the morning is I want to be motivated, so it gives me motivational bullshit.
Okay.
And then at 1 o'clock, it gives me fucking pisang goreng cheese. What is this? The Batang Kali
Malele,
news. I want to read news at 1 o'clock.
Viral,
and then at 4, 5 o'clock
Janda baik, whatever
is
fuck,
when it knows that I'm fucking bored. And when I see tits, I click on tits. And then it's like, oh, this guy likes tits.
So you typically click on tits 5 p.m. onwards lah.
That one time I clicked it. So it's like I click it once a week. It ended up being like, you like it every week. You like it every single day of your life.
So Insta thinks because on a Wednesday you clicked on tits.
It's like I want
for the
tits
next
every
1
day.
year the flow is like tits.
Tits it is.
Tits on a thing,
Even on
5
that, even
p.m.
if that day I'm hungry, it's like you're hungry. Yeah, you want tits. You want to eat tits. It's like I don't give a fuck what you want to
Imagine
eat.
5 o'clock. Shit lah, headache lah, I need Panadol. Tits.
Tits.
Tits, motherfucker.
Correct. No paracetamol. It's only paracetamol. So
swear to
Instagram
God.
works in weird fucking ways like that. And then like a lot of people think, oh, Friday night, macam weekend, we should post our content on weekend.
Tits.
Posting. We should post tits. No, it's the worst time to fucking post shit.
Yeah, fair enough.
You post on a fucking Friday night, right? The next day when you wake up and it's 23 hours into the story and it's
And
gonna
then
go
it'll start fucking.
No, it dies. It's like
Oh,
you get like
shit.
120, 130 views.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I started studying algorithm like 6-7 months into covers. I realized that the best days to post is actually Tuesday, Wednesday.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Tuesdays is like my best day.
Tuesday is the best day.
And I realized the way that I start my day is that if you see like when I'm on like a method of like, okay, I want to like fucking, I want to gain views, right? Like because I got something to announce. What I do is at 10 a.m., 10 or 9 a.m., I would post some funny shit.
Yeah.
I would repost some funny shit.
10 a.m. is the best time to post.
Right.
Because I don't know why. Maybe it's because office people come out to lunch and pull out their phone en masse
Or
or
maybe because
something.
it's a Monday, everybody at work.
It was fucking Blue Monday or whatever the fuck,
Monday
right?
blues.
But that timing is damn good.
Yeah, exactly.
For me, evenings never worked, but the comedy night that I run, the lineup comedy night, that page, the algorithm is in the evenings. Because somehow people come and look at our stuff in the evenings.
maybe they're after work and everything.
After
they're
work
like,
and
okay,
all
I want
that.
to at least see some fun. That's the thing. Timing is very important as well. Don't fucking post inspirational shit on a Friday night at 6 p.m.
Nobody wants to be inspirational.
Everyone
People
wants to
wanna
go
get
and
drunk.
party, get
Yeah.
drunk, do drugs,
People wanna
fuck
get
some
drunk.
bitches. That's what they want to do. You posting, you should go to the gym, you fucking pussy. They're like, fuck you.
Hey, Punde, tomorrow Saturday
I'm
lah,
trying to get
like-
some pussy.
Imagine going to bounce out a drink, Andrew Tate. What color is your Bugatti?
Yeah, fuck, I got no Bugatti. I came in my IV. And then you see some Saudi sarka in front of you and you're like, damn, I want to hit on her. And then Top G is in a what
Top
color
G
is
is
your
like-
Bugatti?
Yeah. Patah balik, go back home,
Patah
good
balik.
coat.
Exactly.
No, cannot.
So, yeah, it really depends on timing
I
as well.
see, I see. Okay. I didn't know all this shit all. I was like, you know what? Post, dumbass post, whatever the fuck. And then I was like, I think maybe like the 5th or 6th cover, I realized that I was doing the same thing people were doing, but I wasn't getting the same reach they were getting. And like, you can say like maybe they got more followers. No, these are like same level following, same level work and all that. I was like, why? What are they doing right that I'm doing wrong? And then I spoke to one of them. They were like, no, bro, got timing for algorithm and all
Correct.
that. You can change your Instagram from a normal account to like a professional
Business account, yes.
business account or what.
And you can see your insights.
You can
get
see
the
your
peaks.
insights, you can see your peak timing and all
Correct.
that. And then you can plan your posts across it and everything all. At that moment, I didn't have one, like a peak timing thing yet because I just started posting covers. So my timings all was like normal only. So then I went online and started Googling like best day to post Instagram Malaysia. And then it showed like, oh, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, best timing. Of these 3 days, Wednesday is the best because Wednesday is Creators Day or some fucking crap or something. That's when online cooking shows all start posting on Wednesday or something. So people have already built this notion.
This habit
that-
of like, oh, Wednesday.
this
Yeah, like
breakfast
you
is
basically ride the wave lah.
Exactly, yeah, because they started posting on Wednesday, people started watching on Wednesdays, then more people post on Wednesday because it's a cycle.
Basically
Already.
a cycle of like, I want to watch one video, I ended up watching 100.
Yeah, fair enough. It became a cycle already. So
Yeah.
you can ride that wave, and the
Correct.
same people who come in there to watch everything else will stumble upon your video, and it worked to a level. It worked, but for my videos, what really helped is the fact that people shared it. Like people
Correct.
actually actively shared the video.
Yeah.
I was never really famous on social media. Like I don't do social media. I hate the fact
Same.
that I have to be committed to
Likewise,
something
bro.
which is so fucking superficial and all that. I'm more of a real life thing.
Real life, right?
Yeah.
They're like,
and-
want to get to know me, come and fucking meet me.
yeah,
and have
come hang
coffee
out.
with me, bitch.
Let's go have tea. Stop DMing me. The fuck is that mean?
Exactly.
The fuck does it even mean like that, right?
Yeah.
And then I got stuck at home. Like I couldn't do jack shit. And I was like, what am I supposed to do now? Like I can't go out. Like the only thing that I had going for me was the fact that I could leave house anytime, go hang out, go hiking, go waterfall, go eat, go whatever the fuck, then come back home, sleep, then the next day repeat. Couldn't do anything already. Social media became the only way I could find any kind of outside connection.
Right, socialization basically
Yeah,
evolutionized into social media.
So when I started posting covers, then people started connecting with me, and then friends started sharing it, and then the friends started sharing it, and then their friends started texting me and going like, bro, I just found you through my friend, and then I figured out that person is my friend's friend, that kind of thing like that. So kind of grew over there. But then the more it grew, the more people started sharing it. And that's exactly how social media works, like, I guess. I'm still new to this shit.
I mean, it depends on what kind of methodology you are using. Like for me, I like that approach where
The
it's
whole
like
people-
you build your fan where it's like, I post something, you like that shit, you share that shit, and then you post it. Out of 5,000 people viewing, your 3 people like
Yeah,
it, and then
exactly.
3 people like. You get what I mean? You build a web.
Yeah,
slowly.
sporadic lah. Just break.
'Cause for me personally, I believe like viral bullshit. It comes fast, it goes fast.
Really?
Yeah, it's like if you're viral today,
Oh, then it
like
goes
you have
lah.
a song that's viral today, right?
Yeah, fair
Like,
enough.
In the next 3 months, is anybody
Like that
gonna-
song, Dance With Me, Dance With Me, Dance With Me,
Right.
or the thing.
Do you know another song from the fucking artist?
Oh, sorry?
Do you know one other song from that artist?
No.
Exactly.
One hit wonder, and he was playing every day, and then one day just went missing.
Right.
Yeah, fair enough,
exactly.
fair
And
enough,
the thing that people fail to realize, at the end of the day, this is my 2 cents lah. I believe that a lot of people think that viewership is everything. In today's world, they have
fair
sold this
enough.
idea to you, like
Fair enough.
if you're a product maker, they have sold this idea to you where the number of views you get reflects to how successful you are.
Because
which
it's
is bullshit.
monetizable, so it becomes like the
but
main
it's
thing.
not.
Honestly, yeah.
It's
fair
literally
enough.
not. Like if you do the mathematics and you take a 500 million streamed song and you convert the streams
It's
into money.
shit money.
It's jack shit. I
It's
get
jack
paid
shit money.
more from like one show than that amount.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, especially for independent artists, live shows pay more.
Exactly.
Like streaming platforms earn more offers than we actually earn.
Exactly. And the fucked up thing is like they don't tell you is that they sign. Okay, so like big companies like streaming platforms, won't use any names, but streaming platforms, what they do is they sign exclusive deals with big artists.
Labels and all that.
Right.
lah.
And then what they do is a big chunk of the subscription that you pay as a consumer
Goes
goes
to
to
them.
that person,
Yeah.
regardless if you listen to them or not.
So that means,
So the top 3 artists that is on that platform are getting paid regardless if you listen to them or not. You subscribe, you're paying for them. And they are earning all the top bucks. And
even if
all-
I don't listen to them,
even if you don't listen
that's
to them.
crazy, bro.
Right, so that's how it works. It's not like, oh, I listen to this artist, therefore some of the money that I'm paying for subscription goes to them. No, you're paying a subscription, and the subscription money they're using into their R&D, their development, and also to pay the artists that is the top 3. That they are going to the artists and saying, okay, look, you have a very big fan base. I need you on my platform, so your fan base will come and listen to you on my platform. And then the artist goes to them and be like, yeah, sure, Ken, you got to pay me a certain amount. And then they sign the deal for the
shit.
next 3 years. Plan all your next releases will be on this platform. You get what I mean?
I
That's how it
see.
works. That's why like it benefits, the viewership numbers benefit if you are playing at the top.
playing top
like Drake,
1%
Ed
lah.
Sheeran, Taylor Swift,
Right.
Bad Bunny. These
Yeah.
fuckers, they earn racks out of this. But you as a normal, mediocre artist, an independent artist just trying to figure out your way, and you're not, your idea is not to like reach the world.
Yeah, you're
pinnacle.
figuring out. You're figuring
You
out.
get what I mean? You're just like climbing, right? It's like the worst fucking way. So the best way for you to earn money
Live
is
and-
live shows and everything like that. And for you to learn the way, For me, I believe the web is the best way because you build an honest fan base.
Right.
A loyal fan base. A fan base that I have fans, not fans. I never use the word fans. I feel it's very fucking weird.
Oh, fair enough, yeah.
Right.
It's like
So-
people who follow me, friends.
Yeah, exactly. So I have people
acquaintances.
who have been listening to my music, and I took like a 1 year, 2 year break, and when I came back, and they were like, "I'm so glad to see you back, bro. I've been waiting."
Yeah, that's what's
and
up.
I'm just
yeah.
like, I never fucking knew this guy existed, but this guy has been waiting. And then when I go back to like the first song I posted on YouTube, and I see the comments section, I see he's fucking commented on that shit. And he's like, "Can't wait for your next single, bro." Went missing for 2 years. Came back another single.
He's still
he
there.
He didn't comment. Then the third single came out. He was like, "I'm so glad you're back, bro."
Yeah.
Because it's not even his fault. He's not gonna fucking know I released the second single because I went missing for 2 years.
Fair enough.
But
lah.
the third one
to,
had
be,
a
to be fair, he did stay. Like, they did stay and all that.
Right,
Right,
exactly.
Honestly speaking, like, for an independent artist, in my head, like, when I did the maths, I feel like if you have 100 loyal following who's buying tickets to your shows every month, I think that's pretty good already.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Right?
Hell yeah.
Let's say 100 people and your tickets are like $50. That's
Right.
$5K right there.
Right, exactly.
That's every month, For
Yeah.
an independent artist who just started making music, just putting out his stuff, just coming out, bro, that's mad, bro.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
But let's think like the whole social media game, the whole platform game, it makes it seem like you need to get the 10 million.
It's
But
a
on-
falsified grandeur, bro.
But on streaming platform, you have to, if you want to hit high numbers. Because
Yeah.
if you have like 100K plays, what are you really earning?
Right, nothing.
From Spotify, let's
Jack
say.
shit.
Jack shit.
Yeah,
Or from
exactly.
Apple Music. Doesn't
it's
matter.
It's basically boasting, lah.
Right.
It's just falsified grandeur. Like, look, I got 100K followers. It's like, yeah, but when you do a gig, how many motherfuckers are
How
gonna
many
show up?
motherfuckers are actually showing up?
Right.
Right.
I have 1,005 followers. If I do a gig tomorrow and I mati put my 100%.
10% follow, come in.
Yeah, exactly. I have a solid 100 people that I can sell tickets
150
to.
people right there.
If I really wanted to, if it's my event. Okay, share to you enlightenment. Not really enlightenment, but like just to share light. Me and my partner did an event for her birthday. We did an event and we sold 300 tickets before the event and we sold 150 tickets on the night of the event
Where did you all do this?
in Ateba.
Nice.
And the event was only 2 of us organized and 90% of the tickets sold were all our friends. We basically had a private party and made money out of
There
it.
we go. But your
Right.
friends were like, they were like people who were like, you know what, I know Besanth.
Yeah, and I
wanna
came to
support,
watch this
I'm gonna
guy,
pay.
and I came to watch this guy, and I came to
Yeah.
watch that guy, and I came to watch this guy, and I believe these guys will put on a great show. And that is what I
Was
worked
this
for.
last year? 2022,
Yeah, July,
right?
correct.
Oh shit.
Right.
Ayman and all these guys all perform and all that,
yes,
right?
exactly. So
Oh,
the event was
shit.
run by me and my partner.
Just you and...
Yeah, just 2 of us, we organized the entire event.
Oh, nice.
Right,
What was
so-
your planning like? Like a month before? 2 months before?
3 months before. We're calling up. First, it was just calling up artists and saying. At first, it was just more of like, let's. I'm gonna have an event, and the prerogative behind the event is for us to open doors so that the underground artists can enter into the hip hop scene, the clubbing scene, and perform. Which I don't know if it's a ripple effect of our event or not, but I see it more apparent now. I see every other weekend there's an underground artist performing in clubs. So I'm happy that is happening.
It
I don't know
works
if
lah.
it's a ripple effect of what we started.
Yes or no, doesn't matter.
Doesn't
It
matter,
started
but it's
already.
happening, and that's just basically what
Yeah.
I was
Let's just be happy for
aiming
it.
for. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we started off as more of like a mutuality. It's like, okay, work with us. If we make money, then we will split.
Fair enough.
You get what I mean? I'll pay you accordingly. And
Right.
eventually we made enough money, we paid everybody well.
Nice. See?
It wasn't
That's
like
it.
Macam I give you token money. Nah, bro.
It was like
paid
money,
proper.
money.
Like,
Yeah.
I paid you proper for your fucking talents.
There we go.
You
Yeah.
get what I mean?
Well,
So-
okay, so my question to you is this: like, okay, let's say the show previously show. What is your ticket pricing range like for an artist like you?
The event?
Yeah,
That
the one you
event,
did.
so that event we had a few artists on it.
Okay.
We sold the tickets for I think 35 ringgit.
One ticket?
One ticket.
Flat rate lah.
Flat rate.
There's no
35
early
bucks.
bird, after bird, your bird, cuckoo bird, nothing.
It was just like 5 ringgit difference. 35 ringgit. No, sorry. I think it was 35 online sales.
40 at the
pre-sale.
door.
Online sale was 35 flat. Like you buy whenever you buy, it's 35.
Okay.
And then at the door, it's 45.
Did anybody buy at the door?
Fuck yeah. Bro, okay, I tell you what happened. We sold 300 tickets online. We were like sold out.
He's like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, right? Sold out. We were like, okay, cool. We sold 300 tickets, sold out. We went to the event. While we're setting up for the event, we're both, like me and my partner, both are getting fucking DMs non-stop. Bro, ticket dah jual habis ke? Bro, ticket sudah sold out ke, bro? Bro, macam mana ni, bro? I was like, you know what? I'm not going to lie on anybody because we have been posting and posting and posting.
And
please get
yeah,
your ticket,
all
please
quiet
get your
and suddenly last
ticket.
minute.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
last minute, everyone. like I think 1 hour into the event, the manager of the place comes to me and he's like, bro, I have a problem. I'm like, what's the problem? He's like, come, I show you. We go outside and I look downstairs of Ate and there's a fucking
line there.
There's a fucking line and we get a phone call from Uber Tickets. Shout out to Uber Tickets. We did the event with Uber Tickets.
Nice.
Uber Tickets was like, what do we do here? And then we were like, what can we do? He's like, do you want me to open more tickets for you? I'm like, is that possible? He's like, yeah, we'll open and put another. How many tickets you want? So I was like, okay, so I asked Ate, what's your maximum capacity? So like 300 was supposed to be a private event kind of thing. But Ate, what's your maximum capacity? He's like 500.
Ateba.
So I was like, on top. So I was like, okay, let's sell another 100 tickets. We keep it safe. We don't want to like overcrowd the place, but we also want to have a lit party.
Okay.
We sold 100 tickets on the spot.
So 100 people just walked
100
in.
people just bought a ticket and came in.
That's $400 right there. See?
What mean $400? Your mathematics is
shit,
so
4,000.
bad.
No, I was about to say 5,000 now. That's 4,000.
Yeah. So it was just like, bam. So,
bro. So, and there was like 5 artists.
There was me, Aiman Nomad, 5-3 Studios, Chronicles, Abu Bakar Ali, 5. And then we had DJ Zeke, DJ Quinty, and DJ PFTD.
And everybody got paid.
Everybody got paid.
And the show was lit.
The show was lit.
See what I mean?
Everybody got drunk.
And that's like 400 people in total.
Yeah, 400 people. And it was the best hip-hop event I've ever been to, up to date. Not to toot my own horn, but because I felt like that night was
That's a small hip-hop expo, 400
Yeah,
people.
it was like, so basically for me, I felt super happy that night. We had 6 bottles to ourselves. Like we had 6 bottles promised to us from the venue. I ended up drinking like 2 glasses. Because I had to fucking run the whole event and I was like so stressed out about the event and I was just like making sure like no bullshit happens, no cops pull up at last minute, no fuckers fighting in the corner. You get what I mean? I was just watching all that and I turned around and see all my friends are pissed drunk, fucking lying down on the sofa.
6 bottles.
6 bottles all whacked, everyone around us is having a great time. And I was just like, fuck yeah. And the best part was the music was curated exactly like how me and my homies love music to be. Which is like 60 to 70% local hip-hop and only 30% of like proper dope shit from the US.
From the US lah.
It's not like your dansa, kurudo, taki rumba. I don't hate those
bullshit.
music, but it's just like,
it's commercial lah. It's commercial
It's
bullshit
hip-hop.
lah. Yeah,
it's a hip-hop club. I mean, you're a DJ as well.
Yeah,
so
fair,
I
understand.
right?
So,
it was just like straight up bang. And then the best part was the crowd. Like you play underground fucking hip-hop and the guys are singing the shit. You play US hip-hop, they're like,
that's so dope though.
Yeah, they're like, please
that means
skip.
They want you to do local
shit.
stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So
there's a crowd like that. They mean
there is.
Because I DJ, right? So my whole view on the matter or my experience on the matter is complete 180 degrees different. Like when I go to clubs, you play local stuff, they'll be quiet.
Right.
When you play like break and shit, God's plan, whatever the bullshit, then they'll be like, oh, you're the best DJ
you're
ever.
the best
All I did was I pressed the button. That's it, I did. But the fact that I played God's plan, they'll jump. But if I play like local stuff or what, they'll be silent, right? So me jumping into music, I jumped into music with the idea that that's what the Malaysia audience are like.
Yeah.
Right?
I
And
mean,
now
there's a
you're
very
telling me-
small percentage of them that loves local hip-hop music.
That's the niche crowd
But
that
you also have to take into consideration that multiple facets to this. Where it's like, number one, they like local hip-hop music, but they don't go clubbing. You get what I mean? Or they like local hip-hop music, but they don't go out on that specific days. Or they don't go to
like
that
weekends
venue.
or whatever. Or
right.
they don't go to
Like the
venue.
anomalies of them being there, everybody being there, and everybody enjoying underground hip-hop
The one
music.
common factor is your show. lah,
Exactly.
basically.
So the one common factor, that's where my idea was this. Is that I know there are people who go clubbing that also likes underground hip-hop music. We just have to put everybody in one spot and we have to make the flyer captivating enough that people would want to come to the show because there is nothing wrong with the show.
Right.
So that's when I put the underground acts, like I orchestrated it like in a way where it's like, I know if they don't like this kind of hip-hop, they'll like that kind of hip-hop. If they like that kind of hip-hop, they don't like this kind of... they don't like that kind of hip-hop, they like this kind of hip-hop.
Okay.
If they like this...
trap, we boom bap. We don't want boom bap.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
It still falls
there is
into
a flow
hip-hop,
to it, right? Like,
Right.
I am like a new artist. Like, the thing is, I'm a new artist. Like, nobody fucking knows who I am. They came to the show, they don't know who I am.
Right.
But I had the mentality where it's like, I used to be an MC, so I know there's a lot of people that don't know shit, but there's also a lot of times in a club when you're drunk and you're listening to a song, you don't know what the fuck the song is,
Fair
and you're
enough.
like, oh my God, this song is the best shit. So I treat it like that. I'm like, you don't know who the fuck I am, but I'm gonna make you think like, oh
Yeah.
my god, this guy's the best fucking artist
I mean,
ever.
that's the best part of being an MC lah.
Right.
Every day in a club, nobody knows you, but you're an MC.
Exactly.
So you have to entertain.
Exactly.
That mentality carries forward lah. when you
Right, as an
perform.
artist, it carries forward.
Ah.
So I went on and performed the way I did and shit like that, and surprisingly, it translated well. And then also the entire act. Shout out to Chronicles, 5-3 Studios, Aiman Nomad, Abu Bakar Ali from Perintah Worldwide, DJ
Nice.
Zeke, Quincy, and also PFTD. And
This is
also
naming
MC
his whole
Burger
company.
Kid, Cypher, and Ashkobar. So this was like the whole lineup, right? And everybody did their own shit. I felt like it was a well-pieced together event, but also at the end of the day, the event was so successful because we had a personal touch with everybody. It's not like I'm just picking fuckers out of the bushes, Like
It
these
wasn't
are
random
all,
people,
Yeah,
lah.
these are homies. They're like friends, and like we've talked, and the understanding of the event was created not that you are earning monetarily for me, but is that we're trying to do something bigger than ourselves.
Right. Let's all work, get the thing done first, and then let's
Correct.
talk about fucking
Right. It was just the
relations lah.
context it was Quinty's birthday bash, but at the back.
That's what. Oh, that was a flyer. Yes.
Yeah, but
Queen's
in
birthday bash,
in
yeah.
reality, we were trying to do something bigger. So, like what I said, come back now. I see a lot more underground artists
Right.
in the clubbing scene.
Right.
I don't know if it's a ripple effect or not.
It could
but
be, it could not be. It
I'm
doesn't
fucking
matter.
glad that it's
Yeah.
happening, lah.
Are you all planning to do one more? Like,
Sorry?
are you all planning to do more shows?
Planning
like
to,
that?
but probably not in a club, lah. We want to do a bigger scale event.
Like a event space kind of thing.
Correct.
Would it fit a hip hop theme thing? Unless
It
you
definitely
like.
has to fit a hip hop theme because, like, I'm like ground up hip hop, man.
Yeah, because you look at. So for my show, we tried looking for places. You look at like, let's say Rex or Jautim or whatever. 4 more minutes, okay. Jautim or whatever. My genre is R&B, soul, that kind of thing. So
Which
if I go
is
to
like fucking hard to find.
what is that, sorry?
It's very hard to find that genre of like events.
Events, yeah.
I think there's
So-
only a few like Concubine and stuff like that.
right, Jautim and all the
Yeah.
stuff, all, right? So that's the thing there. But then hip hop is like, where are you gonna go to? The B, maybe, like, I guess.
The B, I mean, there's a few places that's
God,
Mercury.
I don't know
Rex
all this.
also can. Rex.
Can a Rex?
Rex can. Rex
thought
had
Rex is
hip hop
like
events
a-
before.
Serious?
Yeah, it was lit, bro. It's fucking dope. I enjoyed my time at. So when I went to Rex, I was like, fuck all this backstage bullshit. I'm gonna stand right in the middle of the crowd and enjoy the show. I fucking enjoyed myself, bro. I watched City Boys perform. I watched Chronicles perform. I watched
nice.
Guard. I watched a lot of like these artists perform. I really liked. I watched these 2 underground artists that I never knew prior to going for the show. But when I went there and I watched them, I really loved it. It was Faith the Goat, and Hallucinasi.
Okay,
So I
local acts lah.
I enjoyed their set, really dope. And then like once I went for Mercury, this female event. That's where so when I went for the female event, that's where I found out about Hallucinasi, and I found out I watched Sofia Raza perform for the first time. And
Sofia
I
Raza
fell
is
in
a
love. Malay, wears a tudung, but she makes Playboy Cardi type of slat music. Fucking bro, you gotta watch her perform live, bro. It's a vibe.
Tudung and stuff.
Bro, it's a vibe.
Sofia Raza.
Yeah,
I go
Sofia
check it out.
Raza. She's on
SOPHIA?
Razak.
Okay, Sofia
But
Raza.
it's not spelled like that. There's some vowels missing in the spelling.
Okay.
But you just search lah.
I can go find it lah.
Fucking dope. And then that translated to the second event. I was like, oh, I see Hallucinasi on the map as well, so I want to go and watch that. And then I got introduced to Faith the Ghost because they're like from the same posse, and I was just like, okay, cool. There's a lot of these underground dudes that are like fucking doing something really dope. And I really like the new wave of like female hip hop artists as well.
I see.
Where they're just like, they're not doing. The thing I like about the female hip hop artists in Malaysia is that they're not doing that I sell ass, I sell titties type of shit. In
Yeah,
Malaysia.
where the pussy all over.
Yeah, everything I'm putting on is
Yeah.
None of that
Nothing.
shit. It's like they're just like dudes making fucking dope music, and they're like, if
Verses and-
if their context is body, let it be body, but it's not with the prerogative of like I'm trying to sell my body.
It's properly worded and stuff.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Then you go check all the stuff, lah.
Like shout out to Zamira, shout out to
Fair
Lil
enough, fair
Asian
enough.
Tiki.
People have been
You get what I
doing it,
mean? Like
lah.
these guys make
Yeah.
dope music.
Lil Asian
that's
Tiki
like-
took out an album, right? She's
Yeah,
got an EP, yeah.
VRGF.
Yeah, I was checking. There's like 5 or 6 songs in it.
Yeah,
Hyperpop
ARGF or
lah,
something
she's
like
running
that. I
hyperpop
heard
lah.
a couple of songs.
Okay.
Kind of nice.
Yeah, I like hyperpop is something which is very new to me. But then when I listen to it, I'm like, I can't brain the music.
I like hyperpop because I listen to Trippie Red.
Oh, see, I don't know all this. I'm
Trippie
like,
Red makes hyperpop, like hyperpop trap music, is dope.
oh shit, see, I've listened to all this. So right now I'm just checking everything lah.
Okay, guys. So basically, just now I wanted to say goodbye, but the video was cut short. Some dude.
But we
just-
back.
Yeah, some dude just walked into the camera. Okay, so anyways, Yeah, in a nutshell, this is Perintah podcast. My name is Besanth and we have Murty with us. Thank you for coming aboard on the show. Don't believe the hype. We are very shitty people actually. We suck at whatever we do, but for some reason we do it well.
No, but there needs to be a hype to believe. So you all got nothing to believe anyways.
Yeah. Before we end this, I want to give this idea to the director.
Okay.
I don't know whether the director will use it or not, but basically end my episode. And then the next episode that comes out, I'm still here talking right now, real time. But then when I do this, I go missing and then the person pops up here.
Okay, I'll count down 3, 2, 1 and you do the one.
Okay, ready?
So 3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
Ush.
Uish.
Hi, Besanth.
Hi.
Hey, grow taller, huh?
No, my name is not Besanth. My name is Besanth.
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 Is it spelled B-A-E? Besanth?
B-A-E. No. B-E.
B-E?
B-E-S. Straight. Besanth.
B-S.
Besanth.
Besanth lah. Okay, so Besanth, what happened to you? Where you went? Like, I saw you
Where no?
had a change and all
Busy
that.
lah, because I just went in 16 Baris, right?
Oh, nice.
So
Humble
now
brag
I have
lah.
connection with Joe Flizzo and everything.
Now what?
I have connections with Joe Flizzo.
So
Now I'm busy a lot.
what are you busy watching the video again, right?
No.
Don't
just
lie.
busy, yeah.
Okay. Huh?
Busy meeting Joe Flizzo and stuff lah.
Serious? Oh, damn. What are you all making tracks?
Not making tracks lah.
Just meeting?
Just meeting only. They are making tracks lah. I'm just meeting.
You just meeting is like, Flizzo, don't forget me, Flizzo.
Yeah,
Flizzo, don't forget
every
me.
time I just go in, don't forget me.
Bro, you remember me, right, bro? You
Yeah.
remember, bro? Hellboy, bro, don't play.
It's like just now you were saying lah, like, you need to practice. Like, the EQ and stuff, you need to practice, right?
So you have to practice Joe Flizzo
I
as
have to
well.
practice
lah.
Joe Flizzo
So
lah.
Joe Flizzo is practice for you.
Yeah.
This is on the podcast, by the way. He's calling Joe Flizzo practice. Huh? Even I don't dare do that. You call it the Godfather practice. Bro, your future looks bright, lah, bro. It's so bright, lah, bro, your future.
Yes. It's okay lah.
Led you to the whole thing.
Kidding. Yeah. I mean, I don't think he's watching this lah, but
He will after this, trust
He
me.
will. He will,
I'll send him.
you send him.
Hi, Joe. My name is Murty. Somebody called you practice. He will watch the whole damn thing just to catch you. Be like, oh, I know this kid.
At
He
least-
thinks
at
I'm
least
practice.
Maybe he'll like it lah, because, hey, this kid got confidence.
Confidence to call him practice.
Yeah.
Bro. It's called having steel balls, bro. That's what it is.
Okay, I wanna talk about, like, just now with Besanth, he talk cock lah.
Besanth, he didn't care about me. He just wanted to speak about the
About his
scene.
own life.
Yes.
Basically,
yes.
yeah.
He needs her friends, lah.
Yeah, because this is his first episode on the podcast.
This one, ah?
Yeah.
First episode?
This is first
But I
episode.
saw on YouTube you all had
No,
different.
we have multiple episodes, but this is his first appearance here.
Besanth's one, ah? Oh, shit.
So he
Okay.
wants the shine now, because never know, maybe the next episode is next year for him.
Yeah, who knows, right? It's like,
It's all
forget.
up to me lah.
Huh? It's all up to you.
It's
ah?
all up to me.
Do you run this?
Me and Nick run this.
So you like who makes executive decisions? Both of y'all, lah.
Both of us lah.
So when to put Besanth there, was it decisions by two of y'all?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So
Wrong
I can just
choice,
remove him if
motherfuckers.
I want to lah.
Was that?
I can remove him if I want to.
You can remove Nick if you want
See,
to.
just no, Besanth.
Yeah, you better.
see-
Nick, you cut the camera, throw at him now.
You see, right? Besanth gone, right? Because I picked her.
You gangster, lah, you.
Yeah, I gangster.
You gang, lah, right?
Gang.
What do you call Joe Flizzo? Practice, just now.
No, don't
Okay.
remind them,
cool.
lah.
You
Don't remind
gang,
them.
Okay, cool.
Don't remind them, lah.
Flizzo, please, if you're watching this, Flizzo, please, Flizzo, do something. Like kiss him on the forehead or something, some shit like, so that he'll be like, oh, why did Flizzo do that? Do something.
No lah, I admire Joe Flizzo, That's why I went.
Yeah, he's
ball.
good practice, right?
That's why I went ball lah. No more hair. Right? I mean, I still got hair lah, but that's the most I can do lah. If you want me to go botak lichen, I cannot lah.
Like you see Joe Flizzo as like a figure that you should learn from. So you bald your head lah.
I actually like when I started rapping, I actually look up to Joe Flizzo.
So-
Like everyone should kinda, because in the top right now, like it is Joe Flizzo,
Right.
kinda painting the picture for hip hop.
Right.
So you must look up to him and
Fair
also
enough.
like check his old stuff with Too Fat and everything, right?
Right.
So yeah, I looked up to him and still am looking up to him because it's crazy lah, how he made Too Fat and then now he has to, transition into the new age sound.
Ah, yeah, trap and all
it's
that bullshit
crazy,
lah.
yeah. It's crazy that he
Okay.
can still make every new song a trend.
I mean, like right now, like the hip hop game is ran by Def Jam and Flizzo and all that. Like,
Yeah, like
you don't call
okay,
him Godfather for nothing, right? So
one thing I can say like Eminem, people still like his stuff because he's still doing what he do last time, right?
fair
He's
enough.
still doing. But then Joe Flizzo is like transition to kind of connect with the younger audience.
Right. Because
So-
sound changes right over time.
Yeah, I
So-
respect that. Because he can still be doing his old too fat stuff and, you know.
But he didn't. He moved on, lah.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the question you wanted to ask me? You had a question just now, apparently.
Okay, so one thing Besanth didn't do when he was here.
Right?
He's a shitty host lah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I was the host. What are you talking about?
Yeah, okay lah.
Yeah.
Co-host lah. A shitty
Yeah.
co-host lah. He didn't do an introduction.
Yes.
Okay, so guys, welcome to Perintah Podcast episode 5.
Woo!
We got
Bra, bra.
Murty.
Yes, sir.
Murty, you know.
Yes, sir.
Damn, Murty. We
Second
couldn't
time
get Joe Flizzer lah, but it's okay lah.
Joe is practicing for you now. You don't play.
Okay, so the question I want to ask you, and I
Yes,
think
sir.
a lot of people want to know if they don't know already, is
Why I'm singing?
why are you singing?
Why I trying?
Like you sing because you have a good voice,
Thank you.
but
I was fishing for compliments. Anyways,
but how did that incident happen?
what accident? This one?
Yeah,
Oh, damn. I got run over by a sand truck.
you were riding.
Yes, I was riding. I was on a bike, and a sand truck just came and clipped me by the side. And before I realized it was already like tire was right here, and
The tire was
yeah. So like I was at the it basically clipped me lah. The tire ran over me, but because I thought fast and I jumped a bit, so my
Yeah.
leg went under, and it claimed my leg instead of me lah.
damn.
Yeah, so that happens. Yeah, it happens. It happens. I know everybody's living in a utopia like, oh, nothing bad will happen. It happens. It does. Look at this. It does.
So you were going where?
I was just like, I had something to do that day in the morning, and I was going somewhere. I don't remember where I was going. But it was like early morning, like 8 something, 8, 9 something.
Not like
And-
work or anything, just like for fun going out.
I think it was work. No, it wasn't work. Morning, I work at night. So morning show, it was maybe something lah. I forgot, maybe hiking or what. I still don't remember.
So what did you do before
So I used to be a DJ.
DJ?
A career DJ. So I started DJing when I was like 20 something, 2015, 21, no, 23 something like that, 23, 24. And yeah, I did that until I was like, until 2019 lah. Until the accident happened, I was still DJing. And 2019, I was actually at the best. It was actually the best year of my DJing career because I just hit the 5-year mark, and I was playing in a couple of places already, and I was like doing things with notable DJs. Like I was learning under DJ Nash, rest in peace, DJ Nash, and I was playing with him, and I was doing outside gigs like in Ipoh and Penang and all that, and it was good lah. Life was good lah.
Yeah.
I wasn't like mad rich or what, but I was earning well and I was doing my thing, and it was nice because I hate corporate jobs. I hate. Like if I had an RPG, I'll blow up an office. That's how bad I hate it. Yeah.
RPG,
Yeah. Rocket propel grenade, right?
like the one in the game, all just like that.
Yeah. You call it RPG or RVG?
Yeah, RPG.
RPG, right? Right.
RPG.
What you laugh then?
No
I won't
lah.
tell Joe please, so you wait.
Because
Like.
it's funny lah. Suddenly, like you can just say gun or anything, normal gun or RPG straight away.
Yeah, no, but normal gun, how you going to shoot up an office? Shoot the chair. I hate the chair. No, I hate the corporate office. A gun cannot hurt it.
So did you do that last time?
What?
Have you been in a corporate office?
The
Have you
RPG
been,
or the
like-
office?
have you
Oh,
been, like,
the
you
office.
worked
Yeah. I've
So
been.
you worked there before in a corporate.
Yeah, bro.
And then you transitioned to a DJ.
Yeah, bro. I just upended. I just left office. Like I started working when I was 18
Okay.
because I didn't go to college. I just started working, and then by 20 I gave up.
Okay.
By 19 I gave up. End of 19, so I had close to 2 years, and I just gave up. I was like, I'm not doing office jobs again. Then 20 I tried again. Same thing, and then I just made up my mind. I'm like, I'm never going to a corporate job again because it's not me. It's not me, number one. And it's not that I'm lazy or what. I know people will be like, are you lazy? Like you don't want to go work? No, I just didn't find the whole wake up at 5:30 to get to a job by 9 and stay in the office till like 7 in the evening, only to come back home by 10 to have a salary at the end of the month. I just don't find that idea enticing. I just don't find it logical. Like I spend 20 hours of my day or 16 hours of my day just for someone else. Like, no, I'm not doing that, right? So I quit, and I was just like doing random jobs. Like I used to work in a battery shop.
Yeah.
I used to do bike delivery. I used to do just random fucking jobs, like anything to keep myself afloat. until my brother told me, he told me, it's like, do you want to learn DJing?
Okay.
Since we are musically inclined and small, so it's like, you know what, do DJing lah. You don't want to go sing, you don't want to do all that crap, because I didn't want to do all that shit for. I was very shy.
Yeah.
And he was like, at least do DJing. DJing, no need to talk, no need to sing, you just play music. It could be a good starter for you, catalyst for you to start, right? And then I started DJing lah. So 2015 I started DJing. 2014, sorry. Came 2019, accident, came back, and then now I'm here talking to you lah.
So you really, really love the DJ life?
Yes, sir.
Really,
Yes,
really?
because I love the fact that I can earn more than motherfuckers who go to work 9 to 5
Yeah.
every day. Not shitting on you motherfuckers, but you all really need to rethink, because I used to, swear to God, I used to laugh on the way to work, because I used to play in a place called Nagaba. It's closed down now.
Okay.
In Changkat, and I used to play there like on Wednesdays and Thursdays and Fridays. And I go to work around 7:30. They start around 8:30. I go early because I can buy shawarma and chill. And I used to take the Jalan Cheras, and hordes of cars will just come back from KL.
Yeah.
Like after work, and you can look at their face. And right after Maluri, that's a straight road going down to Chansao Lane. Pudu. And Chansao Lane lah. And you can just see the look on people's face in their car, just like looking in front, just.
Yeah.
And then every 3 seconds, just pressing the brake, stuck in jam, going back. While I'm going to KL then, like on an empty road, like just like, and then to go back home and see my check is like 3 times your amount of your salary, and I'll be like, I work only 3 times a week, right? Like, I love the idea that I could shit on that whole establishment thing, because I used to be part of it, and I used to see people be proud of that lifestyle, of that toxic lifestyle of coming to work early and going back at 10, even though your work finished 6, because you want to please your boss. I hate all that bullshit. The most craziest idea for me is that work finishes at 6, but I cannot leave at 6.
Okay.
Because if I leave at 6, then it means that I'm not committed to my job. Then why do you call it 9 to 5, 9 to 6? Call it 9 to 10 lah.
Yeah.
Right?
True,
So I
true.
didn't like, so DJing for me was like an escape. The fact that I could, and I could DJ well. Like I practiced, I put my time in, I didn't slack off. I didn't think like, okay, I know how to press buttons, I'm going to earn. No. I learned turntabling, I learned like technical skills. I educated myself on hip hop and all that. Even the ones that came before my time and all the stuff. I did the work. And so it was just joy for me to see that whatever work I put into DJing worked back for me on a personal level, right? It wasn't like I didn't work for a company and the company reaped the benefit, and then I got 0.1% from that, which is a check.
Just straight to you.
Yeah, I got everything was me. Whatever I did, 100% I put in, I get back 100%. I love that life. Yeah.
So wait, you started like around 7:38. You go to work.
Yeah.
Then what time do you come back every day?
Depends lah. Like so, like for Nagaba, for example, I'll play there for like 3 to 4 hours. So I'll start at like 8:30 or 8. I'll finish at 12. But if on the same day I have 2 gigs, then it's going to be a long day lah. Like I'll play Nagaba say 9 to 12. And then I'll go to Skaldagri and play 1 to 3:30. Like that, right? So that's like the whole night. Right? Sometimes my gig only starts at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So that's me just chilling the whole day, and then like 12:15 I'll be on the bike going to
I feel
KL.
like, okay, I don't think that you can say that people out there, if you say that 9 to 5 is like harder and stuff, and then whatever you do like independently is like easier, I don't think that's the case, because I feel like even DJing independently is way harder than 9 to 5, because 9 to 5 you go to your job,
Right.
you have like a route of like work to do, like things that you have to be like finish and stuff.
Right.
But with DJ, you cannot do the same thing.
No.
You always have to switch up, think of new ideas, because your part of job is also to entertain people.
Fair enough.
Right.
And I have to be up. So the hardship is on 2 different levels, right? For a corporate job, what the hardship comes in where you have to take bullshit. You have to suck up to your boss. You have to kiss ass, suck dick, that kind of thing. Not really, but sometimes they do. But hypothetically speaking, like you have to, kiss ass and jila buntut and all the bullshit. Even if you have a better idea that you could execute, you have to then sit in a boardroom or a meeting room and listen to your boss just yap and spew bullshit at your face like as if your boss knows better. And at the end of the day, your boss gets to say that kind of thing, right? So that's the hardship that you have to face when you go to corporate life.
Yeah, you cannot do as you wish.
Yes, you can't do anything that you wish.
Yeah.
So a lot of people in corporate, what they do is they spend those years trying to get to a position where they can make executive decisions.
Yeah.
Right? Only to later find out that even at that position, they are still tied down to some form of higher authority, right?
Yeah, true.
My life is completely opposite, right?
Yeah.
The hardship in my life comes from the fact that I have too much freedom. In fact, I have to make correct decisions. If I make one wrong move, it blows back on me.
Yeah.
In a corporate lifestyle, it doesn't. The company takes the brunt. Of course, your boss will call back. How can you do this? Why you didn't send this? Why you wrongly do this? Yeah. But at the end of the day, your salary is still coming in. You still go to office, like he said, like Ryan said. 9 o'clock, you reach office. You have a breakfast. Whatever the fuck. You go sit down at your desk. Your emails start pouring in. You just answer. Whatever the fuck. That's it. That's your job. For me, it's not like that. For me, it's like the first 2 years of my DJing life, I didn't have any income.
Okay.
Zero income. I didn't have any gigs. I'll have like 1 gig every 5 months.
Okay.
And I still wanted to do DJing, so I had to think of how to fucking do this. So I used to do odd jobs. Like I used to look for part-time jobs on Facebook. They had this freelancer Facebook page. And I used to find for jobs nearby me. So I'll get like delivery jobs. Like it's not on app. It's like you go to this house, like this person wants to deliver something, and then they will say like, I have this delivery thing. My company sells battery chargers, and I have to deliver this to 3 different hardware shops. I need a guy on a bike. I'll pay you $60 today. I'll just go do that lah. And then one shop be in Slayang, one shop be in fucking Cyber.
So you do that. What I'm kind of assuming is you do that to kind of invest in your dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need money to survive. I don't want to go to a job that ties me down 6 days a week, 5 days a week, 9 to 6, whatever the fuck, so called. So instead, I want to build on DJing, right? So I take those jobs, I do those jobs, earn some money. As long as I'm not being a complete burden to my parents or to my brother or whoever I'm living with or what. And I slowly build on DJing lah. And DJing is very hard because the scene is purely based on connections. Even when social media started growing, it still didn't. At the time, it still wasn't based on social media. It was still mostly connections and stuff. And there was also a very negative side to DJing, which is a toxic, price breaking and, hoarding the gig and gatekeeping and all that bullshit. So I had to look past all those stuff and I had to grow, right? But I am a lone man, so I cannot go and fight corporations and I cannot go and fight like entertainment group and all that. They'll just shut you down.
Yeah.
So I had to play my way through it. I had to come another way. So for that, I need to make sure that I have money to eat. I can't just think, in a year I'll get gig lah. I'm just going to be a bum. I can't do that. Right? So I did what I had to do. I worked in battery shops, delivery, all that stuff. All make enough money to just sustain myself until I get gigs. And slowly I started getting gigs, right? And then by the second year, I got Hilton and all that stuff. I started getting gigs there.
Okay.
And then I slowly moved to Nagaba. Third year was in Nagaba. And then once I went to Nagaba, and then a lot of notable DJs started seeing me there. One of them was DJ Nash. Rest in peace, DJ Nash. And he kind of saw me playing and all that. And then we connected. And then I started learning turntablism with him, scratching and all that. And then he brought me to Lenoir. And so that's how the whole thing went on.
So basically what we are teaching you is no matter what you do, because a lot of people, they cannot do their main thing, focus fully. You need a side, hustle to provide your main hustle, right?
Right.
So what we're teaching you is if nobody is going to do it for you, go do it yourself.
Yeah. Look, it's not the fact that if nobody's going to do it for you, you have to do it yourself. Nobody's going to do it for you.
Yeah, nobody's going to do it for you. Most of the time, nobody's going to do it for you.
Unless you have 3 million to spare, 1 million to spare, 500K to spare. Spare money which you can just throw at people and it's hey, come here. I want you to spend the next 6 months of your life working for me, then you pay. Yeah. That's the only way. Anything else, what he said, do it yourself. You have to come up yourself. Do you want to be stuck in the same job for the next 30 years and then by 60 years old just go, you know what, I should have started drawing, right? No, you don't want to be that person. Regrets, right? Exactly.
Also, think about the future. Your backstory will be I did it myself, I really, really hustled and did it myself. Yeah. You don't want your story to be this guy helped me, this guy helped me, this guy helped me, this guy helped me. And then everyone will take the credit. The reason why he's big right now because I helped him.
Everybody just pushed you up.
Yeah.
I'm not, okay, so that's this misconception that like independent artists, for example, they did it all on their own. No, that's not true.
Yeah.
Even right now, me, 80% of the job I do myself.
Yeah.
The 20% still requires me to outsource work, like to go to someone and say, hey, look, I know you can write songs.
Yeah.
Do you want to write with me? Can. I know you can do creative works like flyers and everything. What say we do split basis? Like you help me with my artwork and everything.
Yeah.
And I will get you more friends to get gigs, like to give their artwork direction to
true.
you, like creative direction to you. You can charge them and all that, like kind of thing. So
Yeah.
it's favor basis, right? But still, I'm still using a little bit of outside help, right? But there are people who like from the get-go to the end, just father's money, friends, support, just random people giving gigs, just, oh, you want a DJ? Okay, cool. Next week you're playing in Zouk, Friday night, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
But I don't know how DJ. Doesn't matter, don't worry. We'll get an actual DJ to program everything for you. You just stand there, don't worry. This what connection is. Cronism, bitch. There we go, Malaysia.
If you get all these things, good for you. To be honest, good for you. You know,
Fair enough. Yeah,
fair enough.
Fair
But
enough.
don't
Lucky you, I guess.
Yeah, don't expect these things.
No, I don't.
Never
To be
expect
fair,
these things.
I've been in a spot where people have come like, do you want to do this? Like, I can put you in there. 20-year-old Murty would have been like, yes, please. But thank God when that came to me, I was like in my third year of DJing, fourth year of DJing.
Yeah.
And I've already realized the sweetness of hard work. The sweetness of enjoying something that you've worked on and you've cultivated, right? So I had the brain power to go, you know what? It's okay. I don't want handouts. It's fine. Because I felt like the handouts would cheapen me. I felt like it would like, you work so hard, you struggle, you work in battery shop, you send delivery under the hot sun, all that fucking bullshit, only to come to your third year and what? Take handouts and go out. So that's your thing. You work, and finally just gave in to what? Cronism? Nah. For me, that's me. Right? But I've also seen people who just from the start get-go, just cronism. A lot of DJs, I'm not saying names, but a lot of DJs, in the DJ scene itself, a lot of them.
Not saying names are Murty.
The only name I'm saying is Murty. Because I can talk about myself. And you can talk about me because we're talking about it. But anybody else, I'm not saying names. But yeah, I've seen all these people. So I've seen all these people and it's like that spoiled child mentality, you know. Imagine like a kid, like you go to school and let's say you come from a poor family and everything you have to work on and everything. And then you come to school, you see one kid, just everything about this person is just, oh, that's my dad, that's my mom. I have this pencil box that opens up and a rifle comes out, that kind of thing. Like I have a bag that rolls on its own. I can say stop, the bag will stop. That kind of high-tech bullshit. And later on in life, you'll just see them just disabled, you know. Not physically, like just mentally disabled because they've just been catered to every step of their life to the point where they come like, I can't think for myself anymore. Yeah. So that's the main reason why I always like I don't want to take handouts because I feel like it will cheapen what I am, kind of thing like that.
Kind of person that wants to learn from his mistakes independently.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that kind of thing. And also like do the work to an extent. I don't want to suffer, but I also want to do some work, right? Like for example, production. I could have just got someone to produce a beat for me or just do vocal mixing for me. Instead, what I did was, no, I want to see how far this rabbit hole goes. And I go. And then I realized that, there's a lot to mixing.
So wait, you mixed, right?
Yeah, right. I mixed it. And then the song I made under CAA. And so for the thing, I mixed it and everything all. But for the release, CAA wanted to send it to Jason Huang.
Jason Huang, yeah.
Yeah, Jason Huang. So I was like, okay, cool. If you want to send it to him, no problem. Because I don't know who Jason Huang was. And then Meredith was like, no, he's a Def Jam mixing engineer and all that. And he's worked with, Young Raja and all these people.
Yeah,
and all that.
he's top. Really.
Yeah, he's top.
He's top right now.
Yeah, so CAA sponsored the whole thing. So thank you so much, Meredith and Hayes and CAA. And they told like, you know what, let us do this for you because we really believe in you and all that. And they got Jason Huang to mix and master it. Yeah. And I got the song. But yeah, so I've been learning mixing and mastering myself because I want to get it down to the point where I don't want to rely on people, right? So coming again, I could have just got someone to do the EQing for my vocals, or I could have done what I just did. And I choose this because I want to be able to
at least you put in the work into like, you didn't think about Jason Wang or any mixing engineers, you were like, I'm going to do it myself.
Yeah, right.
But
right.
then because someone said like,
yeah, it was
someone
like
give you an option, another option.
It was an option, and honestly, CAA, like, they work with a lot of artists, right?
Yeah.
So I am just entering the game. Like, Ride was my first song,
Yeah.
right? So I didn't want to overstep my boundaries. Like, I didn't want to do something that I don't know about, right?
Okay.
So when it came to mixing and mastering, I didn't know anything about it. I was just learning the time, right? I just got into Ableton and all that after CAA and all that, and so I was like, you know what? Might as well just leave it to someone who actually has been doing it already. I know I can learn, but I don't think I can learn enough by the time I need the song to be ready.
Yeah, with the attention that you already have on you, it's kind of a waste to like
it's
put out something
delayed.
so good, but then the quality not there.
Right.
So don't risk that.
Don't risk that, right? So I was like, you know what, cool. I'm just gonna trust CAA. I'm just gonna trust Jason Huang, and I guess the song turned out fine. So it's out now, by the way. Please go check it out.
Yeah,
Right.
it's out now. Check it out on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere.
Yeah, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Deezer, These Nuts, everything.
These nuts, everything.
Everything, you can find 70 something.
TikTok also got.
Huh? TikTok also got.
TikTok.
Yeah, for all those 18-year-olds to shake their ass on it. Yeah.
So if you want to ride with Murty,
if you're 18, stay away. If you're 25 and above, please come and talk to me.
25 above, you talk to him. If you're 18, you can just do it on your own.
18, you wait another 7 years.
Another 7 years.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. 18 can
I
already.
got a cap. 25 and below, I okay, not 25, 23 lah. 23. I'll be fair lah. 23, I can see the connection. I'm 30 this year, bro.
Yeah.
18.
No, it's okay.
When you were born, I was doing my fucking UPSR. You stay away from me. No lah, just kidding.
When I was born, you're doing your UPS already. I was
When the baby was born, I was in UPSR, bro. I was like, what the fuck is 2 plus 2 in UPSR? I was like that, bro. Well, although 2 plus 2, you learn standard 1. Please don't listen to me.
yeah. You learn 2 plus 2 in UPS.
What kind of fucking school have I been going to, right?
Imagine your UPS the first question 2 plus 2. Wow.
You know what I would have put 5. I was a stupid kid, lah. I would have put 5, 100%. If that was a question, I would have put 5, 100%.
I used to be a stupid kid last time. Maybe still stupid now, lah.
Yeah,
maybe
I'm musically inclined, lah.
Okay, so
Numbers.
right.
Okay.
Is there any story behind the song? No.
Right? There is. So CAA works like this. I'll start from CAA. So CAA works like this. CAA runs a production course, Ableton production course. Ryan's joining next week.
See you next week. Literally, this is coming out this Friday. So see you next week.
Yeah, next week he's joining CAA. Please go see him. So the course runs 2 weeks. The first week is where you learn how to use Ableton and how to program MIDI and how to connect everything and all the fucking basic stuff lah.
Yeah.
EQing and all the fucking bullshit. So the first week is just you learning about Ableton. The second week onwards, actually the first week Friday, they will already tell you that, you know what, next week onwards we're going to be working on your original stuff.
Okay.
So next week the classes are going to be a bit different. But the first week itself, every day at the end of the day, they will ask you to make something, homework.
Okay.
Record something or make something or based on what you've learned that day, do something. So the first day they taught us about programming MIDI codes, learning what a written track is, what a audio track, video track is, MIDI track is and all that. Where's the record button, how to automate, how to re-record over the same thing, record through, all the fucking bullshit, right? So based on what you've learned every day, they teach you, right? So every day there's homework. My homework, first day, I made like a 8-bar loop of like a future bound skate radar style, kind of stuff like that. And I passed it up. And then the second day, I made like, what did I make? I made like a dance hall, some beat, something. Again, I made a beat, right?
Yeah.
So the reason why I entered CAA is because Hayes from CAA and Ready Rocket, Jimmy from CAA, they scouted me and they were like, I know Ready Rocket. Ready Rocket is a DJ. I used to DJ with him in Nagaba. So he's in CAA. He's a producer there lah. And Hayes is a person, Hayes Menon is a person who runs it. They saw my videos, my covers, and then Hayes was like, I need to get him. You need to get this guy into CAA because he sings. So I'm a singer, right, in CAA. Yeah. And for the first 3 days of the homework, I was making beats. So Monday beat, Tuesday beat.
Wednesday is a beat.
Tuesday beat, Wednesday beat, Thursday beat. So they were by Thursday, when the homework ran, So at the end of the class, 50 people come back to the main room and they'll play all the homeworks. And by the third day, they heard beat. I made like a house beat, like a full house beat with bass, all the stuff all. Hayes just went, oh, he made a house track. That's cute. And then like there was disappointment in their voice.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, I saw that coming. Because they were expecting me to record something. But I didn't want to record because I didn't know what to do. I was like, I mean, I'm definitely not going to win the CA thing. There's no way I win this. Because they're like Ashraf Nasir and Fatia and ZRV and Brendan D. Cruz and all these top recording artists are there. And then there's me.
Oh, they were in part of
My intake.
Oh, so also Besanth lah, right?
Also Besanth. Yeah, also Besanth was there.
The best lah over there.
The best son lah,
The best son.
He's the best son lah. Anyways, so I was like, there's no way I'm fucking winning this. Monday, I was like, there's no way I'm winning this. I ended the class on Monday. I looked at my brother. I was like, there's no fucking way I'm winning this. There's no way. Look at who's joining, right? So I didn't want to record. So on Thursday, they were like, Hayes, I'm going to do Hayes. Hayes, if you're watching this, forgive me. So Hayes he has a British accent. UK accent. So he was like, Murty. I know you're trying to do beats and everything, but mate, you have to vocals, mate. You want to listen to your vocals. Sing something, mate. Write something. Sing it.
Perfect impression.
Yeah, perfect. That's how Hayes are. Murty, listen to me. And I was like, yeah. And then Meredith was like, yeah, Murty, you have to sing. We want to hear you sing. And they all stressed it. Sing, motherfucker. I don't know, like, they stressed it. So that night, I was like under a lot of stress. I was like, I have to write. So what I did was, I was like, you know what, cool. Keep the writing till tomorrow because you have to pass up the next day, the homework.
All right.
Friday, 2 o'clock. Every day, 2 o'clock, right? I was like, shit, okay, I need to sleep. I have not slept for 3 days because I've been doing homework and shit.
Yeah.
I just went online and I was like looking for, because I have no music theory. I went online, I was like looking for like R&B type beats, R&B type chords and everything. Nothing came to mind. Literally nothing. Everything was like, I couldn't connect to it.
Okay.
So I went and looked for R&B piano keys instead, right? And I was listening to them. And when I was listening to some, there was one key that hit my head. If you listen to the right, it's like cling, 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 cling. So that last cling, cling, those two notes hit my head. So when I like that that kind of sound, I was like, how do I build up to that sound, right?
Okay.
So what I did was I went and figured out what 3 or 4 notes is the thing. It wasn't 3, it was like 7 keys. It was like a major 7 something diminished, whatever the fuck, I don't know. It was like 7 C here and then D, E here or something like that.
Yeah.
So I had to like screenshot the thing, minimize it and then put it beside Ableton and just C, D. Like I had to like put
Copy
it in the
paste
thing.
lah.
Huh?
Copy paste.
Not even copy paste. The thing is picture. So I can't copy paste. I have to
Like you
count
have
the
you have to
keyboard.
copy with your mind lah. Copy.
Copy with the mind. So it's like C, D, E, F, G. So C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah.
Then G, A, B, C, D, D. What is this? D sharp or D sharp? But D sharp is also E flat. So E flat. Like I went through the whole thing that night until like 3 in the morning. And I put like a piano sound on it and I got the sound. And it sounded like shit.
Man did all that thing.
Yeah, bro.
For nothing.
Yeah, bro. From 10th, I didn't even eat, no. And look at me. Look at me and tell. Food is important to me. I forgot to eat. I just until 3 o'clock and I just looked at the piano. I just went like, I'm never getting this, lah. Fuck that. Bad enough all these fucking top fuckers all here. I can't even make a piano wiki for this later.
And then you just cry.
Yeah, I was close to like, you know what? Yeah, I should go back to customer service. Like, that's the best thing I could do right now.
Just sit down in the chair again lah. Corporate.
Yeah, so I exported it. I exported it as an audio file.
Yeah.
And I listened to it again and again. I just couldn't. It was like some fucking broken piano kind of sound, no.
Yeah.
But I still had the MIDI keys, right? So then I was like, you know what, let's go back inside. Let's go back to Ableton. And then on that day, Thursday, we learned how to use the sampler, simpler in Ableton and the wave table or something. It's like Serum. You know what Serum is, right?
Serum.
Serum is like
it
a
plugin?
sampler in, it's like the green color sampler in FL you can find. Ableton is a plugin.
Okay.
You get all the analog sounds, synth and all that. And then you can put voicings and all the shit all. So that's the same thing in Ableton. It's called Wavetable. And I literally just dragged the wavetable, dropped it into the MIDI channel, and I just cycled through the sound. And there was one sound was like, that kind of thing.
Okay.
It's like a almost voice, but it's very bassy. And I just dropped the release to like 0 and it just became plung, plung. And I'm like, that's it. That's it. That's the sound.
Okay.
And then it clung, clung. So when you go here right, it'll start like that. That's how it started.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's it. That's it. I shut it down. I went to sleep.
Okay.
And then I woke up like 12. I wanted to wake up at 9. I couldn't. Then I woke up like 12:30. I had like an hour to fucking record everything and send. And I was just sitting there like looking at my PC and the thing was just going again and again. And I added snaps and then I added like a chime like the kind of thing and had beautiful sounds. And I just didn't know what the fuck to sing about. And then I was like, you know what, Case, it sounds pretty sad. It sounds pretty like I'm longing for something like that. It made me feel that way. So I just started singing like, say what you want to do. I started singing that.
So basically like the story behind the song is just, the lyrics wise, is just you just came up with on the spot.
In my head, I just thought about like one of my relationships and I was like, what would I say to her if I was talking to her right now?
So like, the story is more on the beat. Yeah,
yes,
you can say
it was based on the beat, but for the lyrics, I thought of very quickly
spotlight,
just thought of the
Russia,
spotlight
right?
relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, what would I say to her if I was singing the song to her? So
Okay.
yeah, so that's and then that's how the beat came, and then the second part, and then the chorus, and then now we have the song, lah. Yeah.
The song is doing good, right?
Thank you, sir.
It's doing so good.
Are you asking me if the song is good?
Yeah, is the song doing good?
I can't answer that question. Oh, the song is doing okay. But
Yeah,
if you
okay.
ask me, is the song good, right? I'm like,
It's more than you expected or no?
Sorry?
It's more than you expected?
Yes, because I expected 0.
It's 0 lah. I mean like last minute beat, right? Anyways.
Yeah.
But
so
you have time to change it anyways, right? After the course.
I did. But it's not even the fact that it's a last moment beat. It's the fact that, so I've always been shy about like singing and performing and, you know, making music and all that. But I've always enjoyed doing it, right? So when I made Ride, I felt like it was me showing people a side of me that I've never shown anybody.
Okay.
Only my brother and my mother used to see, because I'll sing and shout at home.
Yeah.
And they will come and yell at me like, why don't you fucking go and sing outside lah? Emphasis on the fuck, because they'll use it. But they will tell me like, fucking sing outside. Like, go out, you can sing. Why the fuck are you not singing? I'll be like, not nice lah. You all just being nice to me because you all want me to buy you all food. I'll just joke lah. But then when I made Ride and then in CAA and then it came down to the top 10. And then the top 10, the judges were like mind blown. They were like, they're so good. Like, it's so good. Like, it's a different sound. Like, we've never heard this sound. Malaysian artists make this kind of thing. And you sound good and your vocals are very nice. And the way you sing is not like, you know, we can sense originality in the stuff all. For me, it was like very new, right?
Wait, so how many people was in like
the
total?
CAA thing? 200, 400 plus, because you can invite people for the last final one. So you can give the link to anybody to come and watch. So I gave it like 5 of my friends, 2 of them.
No, not the viewers. Like how many people was like participating?
Oh, 50 in my intake.
50. So top 50 and then you use that one song from top 50 to go to top 10.
So out of the 50, CA will pick the top 10 best.
For the one song you made.
One person make one song lah.
So one person
so 50
make one
people
song.
have 50 tracks. Out of the 50 tracks, so on the second week Friday, so that Thursday, that morning Friday 12:30, I record the vocals. Say what you want, do what I want. Record the chorus. Oh, won't you come on over, ride with me until the end.
Full song.
No. Until like, not pressure in the we can let it be. Oh, won't you come on over, ride with me, ride with me. Yeah, stop there. That's it. That's why the thing stops.
Yeah.
No kick. Nothing, no bass, nothing.
Just
Just
vibe
imagine the cling, cling, that one, and then the snap, and then just the every entry like, that's it.
Yeah.
Nothing else, and then my vocals on it. So it was like raw sound, and then mixing pun tak bawa betul-betul. I'm just like, okay, cut this, cut that, kind of thing all. And on Friday they were like, that's it, this is your song. Next week you're working on this until you complete it. And then so the next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I work on it. Wednesday, I work double time. And I couldn't figure out like a beat structure for it. So I reached out to my friend, Mogul Miz. He's a producer from Batu Pahat. I swear to God, in the next 3 years, he's going to be running the beat making game in Malaysia. Like, he's that good. This guy is mad, especially when it comes to drum kits. So please go check him out, by the way, Mogul Miz. So where am I talking? Oh, there we go. Nice. Audio Technica. Okay. And then so I got him, made the beat. He came on in a clutch. He just came, did drum kit. He loved the song, and then passed it up. And then that was Thursday. Sorry, that was Wednesday.
Yeah.
Afternoon, you passed it up. Then last class of the day, of the whole show. That night, they have like a show,
Okay.
like a thing. Was it Thursday night? Thursday night. Thursday night. I passed it up Thursday morning, and Thursday night they have they play all the 50 songs,
Yeah.
and then they let everybody listen, and then they will go home. Everybody go home. CAA will then Friday morning will pick the top 10 songs and release the poster.
Oh, okay.
Top 10. So my name was in the top 10 songs.
So it'll
alright.
be a surprise for you also.
Yeah, it'll be a surprise. So in top 10 it was like me, Alex Unku, Fatia, Ashraf Naseh, Zulaika, who else? Brendan De Cruz,
Besanth.
Zia V, Besanth. I keep forgetting Besanth lah. He talks too much lah.
You talk too much, you have to remember him lah.
Talk too much, I forget him. He became NPC already, bro.
NPC.
So I was like, alright, cool, I made it top 10. Thank God. Alright, cool. But there's no way I'm fucking winning this. There's no fucking way, right? And then you come to the grand finale, which is the award show, and then you have Lim Kim, her name from Universal Music, and then you have the TikTok C directional manager, and then you have Sona One there, Joey, Hayes, and all that. They are the panel of judges lah. So they play the top 10 songs. The top 10 that got listed, they play the top 10. Then these 5 judges listen to the top 10 and they pick the top one.
So it goes from top 50 to top 40, 30, or just straight away top 10?
Top 50 straight to top 10.
Oh.
So no top 50. 50 songs, straight go top 10. Elimination round.
So the second week will be top 10 only?
The second week, Wednesday will be top 50.
Okay.
Thursday will be top 10 already.
Oh, shit.
They listen to the song. Thursday, they pick from the 50. They pick 10. Other 40.
And then from there, straight away, first place, second place,
First
third
place,
place.
second place, third place on Friday night lah. Friday night from 5 o'clock itself, they'll start already lah. We'll start listening to every song one by one. So once every song ends, they will give like comment lah.
Yeah.
So the judges will be like, okay, so this song, I think you should do this, do that, everything all.
Yeah, I was there, I heard.
You were there. Were you there for mine?
Yeah, I
For
was
Besanth's
there.
one?
Yeah, together, right?
Yeah, you saw lah, yeah. So mine was one song before Besanth. Besanth was the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was number 9. So imagine they go like 1, and then they comment. And then 2, and then they comment. And then 3, 4, 5, go 1 hour break. Then you come back, 6. So it was like nerve-wracking. But the job was done today. So I was literally chilling there eating nasi lemak, like lepak, like, in my room. I just like off the camera lah, mute the mic, just listen to them. Until my turn came down, I was like, on this lepak there. So for me, that was like the whole song process lah. But CAA, you're going to join CAA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, have fun, bro. It's nice lah. It's nice lah. So that was a journey of ride.
We'll see lah. Maybe, hopefully, if I win, then we can both have another podcast lah.
Hey, winner lah. Winner to winner lah. Okay lah, good luck lah, bro. Good fucking luck lah. Then we can both cheer on Besanth.
Yeah. Hopefully, but now I don't want to say anything yet.
What is that?
Now I don't want to say anything.
No, I haven't win yet. Calm down.
What's that meme? If I speak, I'm in trouble. Yeah. I don't want to speak.
No, you win something because he shits on you sometimes, right? So you win means like, anytime like, fuck faster lah. Yeah, I won, okay.
I mean, at least if he's won something before, something that I very, very like nervous to do, a rap battle.
Where he won?
He went somewhere. I forgot where's the place, but he won first place, bro.
Walao.
He dissed every motherfucker there, and even like he was battling this one guy for first place, right? And that guy that he was battling was a rapper that featured on my song.
What's his name?
His name is Yo, so YEO.
Oh, okay.
So it's Yours Sincerely, I think. And he won. He battled that guy. He won. I was like, why you do my bro like that, right? Yeah, he won, crazy.
Nice. But good luck for next week.
Yeah, thank you.
Make some stuff. Call live if you need idea. I won't give, but I'll laugh.
So what was your reaction when you won?
Obviously. When I won?
Yeah, crazy.
I was gone. The video is online. The video is literally online. Like, it's my story and all that. Like, because they do it like, all right, so now we're going to play the crowning champion track and all that. And the guy who's playing was Joey Asshole. He played a different track. He played like a Nirvana track or something. And then everybody was like, huh? This track? I was like, gotcha. I was like that. Then when I heard my pluck, I was like playing on the phone. And I heard cling. I was like, don't fuck with me. Please don't fuck with me. And I heard the consecutive plucks. And I'm like, that's my song. That's my song. That's my song. I want. So it's like my head. It's like it's a damn small win. If you think about it, it's like CAA production class. But for me, I don't know why it felt like I won something that I worked on
Yeah.
since I came out of the hospital. So I came out and I started watching YouTube videos. I didn't understand jack fucking shit. Yet I still fucking went there and cut 500K and brought down 800K and boosted 8K and I did all that fucking bullshit and compressor. I had to manually read what the fuck a compressor does, all that shit all.
Yeah.
And all that paid off because at the moment when I won, I didn't win because someone came into the room and sat down there and did for me. I won because from top to bottom, I did everything on my own. And whenever I didn't understand something, all I could do was just ask the TAs. And they will show me like, do this. But they'll never do it for you.
They just guide you.
Yeah, they'll guide you. Even if they do it for you, they'll undo it back and they'll like, get you to do it.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. so you like, oh shit, I need to pay attention. And I was glad that something that I really put effort into and, paid attention and, just put my mind to it. It just came off and then I didn't even, like the lyrics are not even that serious if you think about it. Like I wanted to say what I wanted to say to my ex, but I didn't want it to be cryptic.
Yeah.
So I'll say like, colorful eyes, early demise, yeah, I'm out, I'll do that. All that is like simple if you think about it, right? In the writing process, right? So I didn't put too much thought into it. I just wanted it to sound good. I wanted it to be a vibe, right?
Yeah.
And for me, I was just happy that exactly translated into the song. And then they liked it, and then I liked it, and then everybody else liked it, and then when they won, and it won, everybody was happy, and nobody was like, fucker, you won because whatever. Like everybody was like, no, that's fair. You should win. You should win. The track is good. Everybody said that.
You deserve it, though.
I hope so.
You actually deserve it.
Yeah,
like some people, I don't know if there are people out there that say that he only win because they pity him.
Yeah, fair. God.
God, right? Confirm God.
Definitely God.
But I think, right, even though Murty was like new to this, and other people was not, right? Other people like, okay, let's just say Ashraf Nasir, Besanth, everything. They've been making music for 4+ years. Right? They are supposed to win.
Yeah, fair
you
enough.
Think like
if you
that,
think about it, experience-wise,
but Murty
they got higher chance.
You just went crazy on it. Like even though like you're new to it, you put your 110%.
Yeah.
You just did it. Sleepless nights sometimes.
Yeah, all the time. I think I won because I could sing better than Ashraf Nasir and Besanth. No, I'm just kidding.
Besanth didn't sing, right?
Besanth didn't sing at all.
Besanth, right.
Only one it was melodic was I'm the money man. That was the only high note thing. I remember his vocals.
Yeah.
So he made
not
like
to
a
say
trap.
like their others, right? Their song is not nice. Every song is nice. Even like Besanth's song was so good.
Yeah.
But when you put it like
in a top 10 list, the competition it really becomes tight already.
It's all up to the judges, though, to be honest.
And the judges, and there was one guy, something Rodrigo, his name, I think.
Yeah.
So in CA, they weren't only looking for what the song is and how it sounded. They also wanted to see on technical aspects. So they wanted to see how much you've learned from the course. What you've done that is different to other people. What are the small, minute things? Have you saturated the plugs? Did you sidechain this to this? Did you dynamic EQ this? Did you mid-side EQ this?
Yeah.
Something like that. Did you put ad-libs, reverb properly? All that stuff right? Did you time your delay? They want to see all those technical stuff. They just want to see if the song is good. Yeah, you got good vocals, but your production needs to match. If not, then you're just going to be a guy who's singing in a room with bad fucking production. You have to match, right? So when it came to my song, the comment from the guy Rodrigo, I forgot his name, something Rodrigo. He's a mixing engineer and he's worked with like US artists and Hollywood artists and all that. And this was, for me, this was my crowning moment. I felt like this one meant to me more than the song itself winning and all that. He looked at me and he said, I like how the song has been mixed. I don't think I need to do any more. Just a bit. He just did this, like, just a bit more here, there. Enough. The song is good. So Because at the point of time, I was really stressing about mixing. I
Yeah.
wanted to mix properly. I wanted the sound. Because mastering is just loudness battle.
Correct.
Mixing is where the game is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, mastering also, on a whole, you can affect the song. But mixing is surgically attacking every sound.
Yeah, it's like 90 to 95% of the song.
Exactly.
Mastering is just like about 3%.
Loudness.
Yeah.
Loudness.
Make sure it doesn't clip.
Make sure it doesn't clip. Yeah. 4K there, boost a bit, something like that. Like just to get it sound good.
Yeah.
Right? So for him to go like, I like how it's been mixed. There's not much I will actually do. So if you give me to mix, I'll just add a few things. When he said that, I felt like I matched his expectation.
Yeah.
So for me to come from that way, from a place like that, from him, for me was like, oh shit, like all those days I put my head to it, it worked out.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like an affirmation for me because it means whatever I've done in the track, how much I've compressed it,
Yeah.
how much reverb I've applied, why I went for a 1.4 delay instead of a 1.8 delay. All that actually was correct. Or it made sense in context with the track. And he thinks so because he's obviously better than me.
Yeah.
So if he thinks it's correct, then there must be some merit in his thought process, right?
True.
So for me, it was a win. That was more of a win than the ride itself. lah.
I feel like entering the course is already a win. Like even
Right.
if
If you
even
get
you're
chosen
top
itself,
10,
right.
Yeah, even if you like won like top 10, 9 or 8 or something, like at least like there'll be one person that likes your song, and that one person is friend with another person. So you just keep connecting with random people that in the same industry as you are.
Yeah.
So
So,
it's a
like
win-win.
most of the artists, actually that was the win for them. The fact that because they joined CAA, they immediately became part of a bigger group
Yeah.
of past CAA, participators, and they all became friends and all that. And you just started seeing artists, like local artists, independent artists, collab with people who they've never met because they
Yeah.
met through CAA and all that. So the connection there. What do you call the word? Not social marketing. What's the other word for it? I forgot. Connection. Let's just say connection.
Yeah.
Just that connection between artists, interconnection between artists really came from CAA. So I think that was a bigger plus point for them, actually.
Yeah. To be honest, yeah.
Hopefully you also
Yeah, I am
connect
very excited to, I guess, two things. Meet new people and also like learn.
Yeah,
Because
the learning part,
even
bro.
though it's in Ableton, right, you can actually apply it everywhere because it's
yeah,
knowledge.
it's just the buttons are different.
The button different, but the theory of like the
Yes.
EQ and everything is the same.
Exact same thing. It's just that in FL, if you want to route it to a channel, you change the channel 1,
Yeah,
2,
the buttons
3
are
there.
different, yeah.
Yeah, in Ableton, the thing itself is the channel.
Yeah.
That's the difference. That's
Yeah.
it. That's all. Other than that, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is the same.
Cool. Nice. Good luck on CAA, bro. I hope
Thank
you.
you.
Win, man.
All right, you want to do the outro? You do the outro. Again, like I think you've been doing the outro for like 3-4 times already, right?
So do I say Perintah Records as well?
No. You can just say anything you want. The outro, promote yourself.
Okay, cool.
Any last words, Murty?
So do I do now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You did.
All right, guys. This is the outro. My name is Murty, and I just got my song out. It's called Ride. You can go check it out on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, and everything. This
Link
is
is
Ryan.
below.
What's
Link
that?
is
Sorry?
there. The link is in the description. So if you guys want to check it out, yeah.
Yes, he'll put the link. You also can go check me out on Insta, TikTok, Facebook at It's Murty Now. ITSMURTYNOW. I'll spell it out for you so you do it.
If you guys don't get it, I don't know. You can.
Yeah, go back.
You already spelled no for you. If you don't
Spell
get
for
it,
I'm bad at spelling, My thing is music, but I still spell it out for you all. Come on, la. All right. So my name is Murty. This is Ryan. This is Perintah Podcast. Thank you so much for listening to us, guys. If you stayed on to this point, respect, la.
Yeah,
You were
1 hour
crapping to
plus
this
already.
And I don't know how the edit is going to happen, but if you put Besanth first and then this second,
Yeah.
whoever stayed on to this, because Besanth spoke nothing but crap, no. Just kidding.
no, very entertaining to watch.
Yeah, entertaining, I guess. All right, guys. My name is Murty. This is Ryan.
Hellboy.
Thank you for watching.
Peace.